Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, the Seal Pages of Verglas. We are the Rollers of Fate. My name is Mo, and always with me is the trusted co-DM, Cisco Blanco. Say hello.
Hello, welcome y'all.
Right. Surging into battle and trying to calm a pissed-off unicorn are these players. We have Mark, Joey, Luke, Ross, and Andy. Say hello, fearless heroes.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello, fearless
Hello
hero.
there.
There we go.
Right. We currently don't have a Lucky right now, but hopefully he'll join us later. But apart from that, onto the announcement, Cisco. Please.
All right, yes, fantastic. Sorry. Happy Pride Month to everyone. It's for the whole month to all our queer friends out there, including myself. And if you are new to our stream and have not watched our previous episodes, please go and check us out on our YouTube, our Rollers of Fate D&D, where you can find all our previous episodes, include the Eye of Observation on Wednesday, and our modified Curse Strat / Ravenloft campaign, Dining in Barovia, on Sundays, or here on our Twitch channel right after our stream ends. Also, if you want to send us any fan art, you can do so, or any mails or something like that, at rollsoffatednd@gmail.com. Or we have a Twitter channel at FateDND, where you will see our schedules and the related D&D stuff. Some of our games can be a little bit gory and horror nasty, abuse, bad wording, and so on. So be aware. Feel free to step in and out as you see fit. It matters to us that, we don't offend you and we don't do it intentionally. We're just crazy people. And lastly, please give us a follow if you haven't done it already. It will help us to spread the word of us to everyone. Join our community, tell your friends. And thank you. We'll be forever grateful. Back to you, Mo. And thanks for being there.
Thank you, Cisco. All right. If there's nothing else, thanks everyone for joining us today, and everyone tuning in from home. Please make yourself comfortable as we jump in and settle in to see what mysteries shall be revealed today. Previously on the Seal Pages of Verglas. The destined heroes, victorious against the sticky humanoid critters, search in the shack to see what they would discover. Searching in the building, they found dryads that had been captured by the hag that was a resident in this home. Dante D challenged a door and failed. Eventually, the party helped the dryads find their sister, who was under the floorboard of the Ivy Shack. And also, the shack consisted of a menagerie of animals, probably to be sacrificed for Malar. The crew continued their journey a little longer, but had to rest to recuperate from the day's event and prepare for what was to come at the Eternal Spring. Traveling through the day, the crew watched the sun set on the moon and the moon rise as they eventually arrived at the Eternal Spring. A large number of berserkers and wargs celebrated their deities as werewolves, and the hags prepared for what was to come once the moon reaches its zenith. But the crew had other plans, and as they got into position, it was Dante D who alerted the werewolves of their arrival. However, it was too late for the cultists of Malar as the crew surprised them all. The hag vanished into the thin air, banished to a demi-realm by Ozo, and the cacophony of explosions, groaning of despair, and screams of pain left the believers of Malar weak and wounded. The crew looked as if they had the upper hand, but a flash of lightning struck down into the spring, and appearing in front of them all was a unicorn, a majestic being, but not in the view they would have imagined. Crimson lightning crackled across the body, and necrotic energy darkened its skin. With one instance of bolt, lightning struck out towards the believers of Malar, and Ribbon's giant snake, which was shriveled up without ejaculating its venom, and disappeared. A new foe has joined the battle, and a dangerous one. Will the heroes succeed to stop the bloodlust, or will they fail and let the waters run red? And this is where our story continues. And this is where we're going to jump back into initiative. All right, let me just put some music on. Boom. Music is back on. Let's get the natural sound of thunder and lightning. Boom.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mo, I'll send you a message on Discord. Just check it 1 second. I don't think it's nothing you're gonna be able to do, but it's the same one that I had sometimes on Sunday.
Something
like,
happened on Sunday.
Yeah, well, you'll see. It's no biggie, but
It's a good thing it's not
just
Sunday.
on
then.
Discord. On Discord.
Speaking of Discord, your camera did that weird thing again.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do for that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, it should be okay.
It's alright.
Okie dokie. Alright, so, jumping back into the initiative, we have Irikin. Please, go ahead and tell us what you would like to do.
Alright, it's super laggy, but can everyone see and hear me okay? Because I can't see and hear everyone okay.
Yeah.
I can hear you. The video's
Great.
a little bit lagged.
That's good enough. Right, then what we'll do is Irikin Sukundo. If
Secundus.
he wasn't described last week, he looks a lot like the ancient Roman version. Looks just like Irikin, just slightly older and kind of more scarred up, and about the same size. Educated guess could be maybe this is his father's spirit that fights with him. Mm-hmm. He will run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to there.
Okay.
And we're then gonna bonus action, spot.
Okay.
And he will be then there. And my remaining 30 feet, I'm gonna get all up.
Yep.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to unleash 2 attacks with the and
Go ahead and unleash your 2 attacks.
here we go. Let's see if this. Ooh, very laggy.
Turn your dice
One.
off your
Come on.
need to be honest.
Yeah, actually, just now that we're discussing weird things on the stream, Mo, on the place where it's meant to show the rolls, it's showing the character sheet. Oh no, okay. Yeah, no. Now his roll fixed itself. Don't worry, forget about it.
Okay.
Whoa! And what a roll!
What a roll! Natural 20!
Yeah.
Come
So natural 20.
that
So
hits.
unfortunately, the crit's only 2, but that's then 14 piercing on the first attack. The ancestors swarm around Lurue, and it's difficult for him to see past. It's difficult for him to get to anyone else. It will be disadvantage to attack anybody but me, and everybody but me also.
Okay. Second attack. A 16 misses. Did you hear that, Ross?
Ah,
Okay, he's got major
the
lag.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to swap over at some point. I'll fix this when it's my
That's
turn's
alright.
over. But I'm going to action surge and have another go.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh no! Oh no!
Natural
Oh no!
one.
Oh dear.
Irikin! Try! You're getting worse! What are you
the
doing?
natural.
Make a fate roll.
That was Ugnip shouting
Yes,
that.
sir. Hi.
Okay, you're fine.
Yes, got away with it.
Your sword, as you swing it, your spear, as you swing it around, the unicorn kind of with the back leg just kicks it, and the momentum just almost grips out your hand, but you keep your ground and hold on to your spear, and you feel the intensity and strength from this avatar in front of you. All right. Anything else from
He catches the momentum and kind of and slam, like catches the momentum and bounces off the spiritual weapon that's next to him. But I have.
That is, I think he said that's his turn, right? That's your turn?
Yeah, it's
Ba,
actually
ba, ba,
surging
ba,
6 and another attack.
That's his turn. Okay. All right.
18 to hit, 15
Oh,
damage.
he's still attacking.
That hit?
Yes, that hits. Sorry, I'm trying to get with his lag. Yeah, that hits. 15 points of damage. All right. That's quite a lot.
That is my turn. I am now finished.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Irakin, Secundo.
He said that's his turn, and then he said Irakin Secundo. I don't know if he's talking about the other one.
He's not.
I
He's just on
I think he was going to say that the second one should disappear because it's Ross. The second one's 30 feet away from you,
Yep.
so it has to disappear.
It has to disappear.
Yeah, he stays where he is.
Okay. Great. If that's the case,
Oh,
if that is the case, it is the corrupted avatar of Lurue is going to use its 2 legendary action, and as it said, you coming in front of him and attacking, he turns to you. You see the crimson lightning beginning to surge across his head before directly aiming towards you and releasing. And as it does, I just need to check a few things. Ba-da-ba.
Oh dear.
Why can I not find things on okay, alright. So on you, 20, 15, 20, 25, 35. Sure, let's play this a bit more riskier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, you're a bit far away. 6. Anyone else? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's only 30 feet. Let me double check its skill. 1 second. Blah 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 blah. 30 feet of the target. Ooh, you're so lucky, Wes. So lucky. Whew.
I am today.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. A ribbon to roll 2d6. If you roll a 6, re-roll it.
Okay, 2d6. 5 and a 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 3. Okay, great. As the lightning hits Irakin, one of the werewolves, and your snake, I need your snake to give me a dexterity saving throw, as well as you, Irakin, and the werewolf as well. And have a roll die damage.
We have a message from Lucky saying, may I join in?
Oh,
Ready.
yeah, for sure. Join in. Can you drop him a message?
Awesome.
This
Let me know
snake
when-
sucks, man.
Snake sucks?
Yeah, this
Oi.
snake sucks. He did
Alright.
nothing this entire game.
Let me... Where is...
It's been a distraction.
disconnect. Alright, great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
HP
Welcome,
spawns.
Lucky!
Yeah. Callum.
Hello.
Hello! Welcome!
Hello,
Alright.
welcome, bro. Welcome to the blue team. I see you joining the
Irakin,
blue
only a
team.
5? Woo! That's gonna hurt.
yeah.
Wait. Oh shit! No, he's too far away from me. He's 5 feet.
That's
If he was
exactly
5 feet
that's
closer,
exactly
I
what
could
they're
force
saying.
him
If
to
he was
reroll.
5 feet away, then
Yeah.
it would be. It
Yeah.
would be.
If he was 5 feet closer, I could force him to re-roll.
Doesn't
That's right.
Irakin have danger sense at level 3, Barbarian?
against effects I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Alright,
You get
yay!
a 16? Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Great. Let me just see. Okay, yeah. D8. So boop and boop. Okay. So you take 23 points of lightning damage and 23 points of 24 points of necrotic damage. So I don't know. That's that. 47, 46, 23. So you half that. So that would be 23 for you. Irikin.
And I half it again,
4. With
because
what?
I'm raging.
Are you resistant to lightning and necrotic?
Oh, right, no, never mind.
Okay.
23.
Yep. 23 it is. Snake gone.
Snake dead.
Snake is dead, and let's just see if how much damage it does to the werewolf, and he will also make a dex save. Nope, he fails, so he takes the brunt of the 47 points of bloody damage. Is he alive? Oh my god, he survived with what? 2 HP? Let's find out. Yep, with 2 HP. Great goodness. Okay.
In my head, when magical things disappear, it goes to the sound of.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, and that's its legendary action. So, whose turn was it? Oh, it's the Night
yeah,
Hag's,
mine.
Night Hag's
Yep.
turn. Well, she's not here. Also, you're here. Go ahead.
Alright, so seeing this lightning unfold, I'm gonna do some lightning of my own and damn you, roll 20. I'm gonna attack this fella with 2 Eldritch Blasts. Gonna put that out there.
All right.
Revolutionary, I know. Alright, so let's see here.
Blast.
I started blasting. And I started missing.
21 hits. 17
Oh,
points of
okay.
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks pretty wounded.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay, then I'm hitting him again.
Yep.
Come on. Nope, and I started missing.
Oh no!
Let's
One of
make a
the
fate roll.
wolves.
Let's see if you kill a
Oh,
wolf.
no.
Let's see if you kill a wolf.
No, okay, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna go high, just to start off.
Yes! This gets getting better. Roll to hit again.
Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry, Andy.
You're lucky Ugdip doesn't like animals. But.
Oh no, fuck!
Oh, fuck you!
17
Oh,
points of,
no.
well, 13, only 13 points of
Wow.
damage.
13.
That's enough!
And that is enough!
Which one did you hit? Which one was it then? Was it Aramis or was it D'Artagnan? Which one?
The top one. The
You've
top
just
one.
taken out Aramis. Well, fuck you!
No.
Fuck you!
I know
Aramis
the picture.
looks
like,
around. He's like, "What's that sizzling sound?" He's gone. He's just a puff of blood and fur. I hope you're happy.
Oh wow, you just went the extra mile. I was gonna have it that his heart stopped, man. Okay, like Jesus.
You know what? Go big or go home, as far as I'm concerned.
I respect that. So after that, I'm gonna use 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm just gonna be right here at the corner of the map, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Hiding for a moment.
Ugdip hears this, turns to Ozo, and is like, "What the hell, man? Stop shooting my stuff!"
Alright, if that's the end of your turn, it is the corrupted avatar Lurue's turn. Alright.
Actual problem, right?
The actual problem. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that first. So after your turn, it's gonna take its final legendary action, and it's going to make a horn attack on. Well, actually, does he really? Who doesn't he like? Actually, it was you that hit him, so maybe he doesn't like you. He's gonna make a horn attack against you. Hurricane, here it comes.
Yeah.
Has a 15 hit.
No, it does not.
All right.
He's not horny enough.
He's not horny enough. And after it misses you, it's getting frustrated, and it's going to turn around and buckaroo and kick you with its hooves. See if that hits you. Does a 27 hit?
It certainly does.
Okay, so you take This is no bludgeoning or thing. It's 10 necrotic and 17 lightning. So 27.
10 necrotic, 17 lightning.
That's correct.
Okay.
And as he-
Then I think I can use my. Can I use our reaction to use the stone's endurance and reduce that?
Of course you can. Yeah.
So
Seven.
reduced by 7. So how much would that then be?
20 total
10?
damage you would take.
How many?
You would take 20 damage altogether instead of 27.
Cool.
Great. And as you are kicked in mid-air, it turns around and tries to pierce you and gore you with its horn once again. And as it does, let's see if it hits. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
No! Okay, it has missed several times against you. However, as he does that, he is going to hop over you, still keeping into your range. But as it jumps over you, like a rainbow jump over you, there are little lightning shocks that happen as he moves. And immediately as it walks over you, you take. It's not much, but 4 points of lightning and 4 points of necrotic.
Wow. Did
Hey,
he just
Gar.
did he just necrotic rain him kind of thing? Like
Yeah.
purple rain him kind of thing?
Yep, pretty
Like
much.
a bit
Just
of
every time
spray.
he steps, it just strikes over you. I don't think he really wants to get into the fray just yet. So he will be. That'll be his turn, and I guess Agni, you're up.
Oh, I shouldn't put the snack in my mouth. That's a terrible idea. I've got my hunter's mark on the unicorn, so I'll take aim against Lurue.
Mhm.
Where are you? Alright. Aim, fire. Here we go. There's a 17 hit.
It does.
Excellent. Let's roll for some damage. So, ooh!
That's
That's
pretty good.
14. Plus the d6 for Hunter's Mark. 18 damage. I hit this one square in its neck. Thank you. Yes, I know, thank you. Now, let's go for another one. Hiya! 25. Excellent. For another 14 damage!
Nice.
Nice.
2 crossbow bolts in the neck. And with my bonus action, I turn to Cat and I stay like the deal with those idiots, pointing at the berserkers. And I think Cat, being a very large cat, would go for the one that looks the most wounded, because cats are arseholes. So that is a. I've got 21 strength, so that's let's see, plus 6 to hit, plus. Oh god, what's the extra? Christ.
It'll be plus proficiency, right?
Plus my proficiency, but it's had that potion. I should have had this thing up
Oh,
already.
right.
I'm so sorry.
It's +6.
Yeah. So
No,
2
+5, sorry.
plus 6, so plus 5 plus the 4, so plus 9 to hit, I believe. Yes, plus 9 to hit. Let's roll a d20, add the 9. So that hits. And Damagio,
Which one are you hitting? That one or left or right?
the one that looks the most injured. Like, I think he's a snow leopard, so he'd be able to notice that you look pretty bloodied up. I'm
Sure,
gonna
the one on the left.
murder you first. You know, think like the cat would. You know.
Okay.
That's what I would say. And damage, I'm mauling it, so it's 1d8 plus. It would be plus 2, plus be plus 6, plus, so it'd be plus 9.
+9?
Yeah, because I've got the extra boost to my strength, then the proficiency bonus adds to the damage. So it'd be normally be a plus 6 damage,
That's
but
hefty
with
hit.
the
Go
extra
ahead.
3, so plus 9. Yeah, he's a chunky cat right now. He took that potion, so
Yeah. So it's 9 plus. Sorry, I didn't get the damage.
1d8 plus 9.
Oh, you're rolling it, so. Alright.
Yeah, so
Ah,
4 plus 9, so 13
13.
damage. He just tears into the berserker.
Still up, but very wounded.
That is my turn. He's like, yeah, good. He's just like, good job, well done. Oh crap, the unicorn.
Well, before your
Take
turn.
that thing away from me.
before your turn, Wes, as you see this berserker green, he's like, ah! But then realizes, as he's stepping into the whirlwind of damage created by Perdemon, he just and just dies immediately. Even though he rolled a natural 20, he was gonna die anyway with 3 HP. So yeah, it's your turn, Wes.
Okay. I'm just gonna say to everyone, can everyone get these people away from me so that I can fix all your mistakes? And then I throw out my hand towards the unicorn, and
What
I
did
need
I
him
do?
to make a con save.
What did you do? Sorry, that was me. Not
He has to make a con save, the unicorn.
He does have to make a con save.
Okay, corrupted avatar con save coming up. Bada. That's an 18.
I will use my reaction for chronal shift. He has to re-roll.
He will re-roll. Con save. That's a 5. He will make use his legendary resistance and succeed.
Then in that case, I won't use my action. In that case, yeah, my action for momentary stasis is wasted.
You have to use legendary resistance. That's worth it.
I was gonna freeze him for a turn.
Almost
Still
done,
worth
almost
it.
done.
Yep, that's it. That was my action.
Okie dokie. Alright, after your turn, it is some berserker's turn if there's any left. Ah, this one! You might want to roll for this one, Perdemon, as he makes
perfect.
his
Coming up.
wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
Berserker! Wisdom saving throw, he fails.
Coming
That's
up.
right.
Someone didn't like that.
He
As
berserked.
he did.
We lost a Ras.
Okay.
We'll get him back.
It's not appearing. I'll tell you.
17?
Okay, now it's appearing. Yeah,
That's more than
17.
enough.
Jamie.
Tell us how this one dies.
So once more, you see this tiny kind of like spectral undead, kind of like sick and diseased people who look like farmers and different kind of dress up as nobles, some of them, and all of them kind of like gather together and start getting close to this creature, and once more start like putting their claws in his every orifice on it until they ripped him apart into a smithereens, like a flesh mound.
And as
And
that
they all
one
look at me after that, kind of with this face like they hate me, kind of thing.
And as that one tears into smithereens and into little pieces, we go to the other orange one next to Wolf, which does hit with a 17, and it takes 6 points of damage. So he has 5 HP left.
Alone.
Yes, it is. Okay, so that one's done. All right, let's move on to the next. Ooh, werewolves. Which werewolves are these? I cannot
They're
see.
me.
The green.
But unfortunately-
Ah, the green ones are alive. Okay. Well, the green ones are coming for you again.
I can hear you.
He can hear us. Okay, great. Werewolf. Character sheet. It was going to take 1 claw attack and 1 bite attack. They can make 1 bite and claw attack. Okay, here comes the bite. I mean the claw. 23 to hit.
Hit.
9 slashing. So half to 4. Bite attack. 21 to hit.
Hit.
Oh.
You take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to make a con save. What's your con modifier?
+5.
Okay, then make it, please.
Con save.
Yes, please. That's more than
16.
enough. Here comes another 2 more. That's another 21 to hit, 7 slashing.
Which is then reduced to 3.
That's correct. And that 13
Okay.
I think misses. And that's another 23, 8 slashing reduced to 4.
Yeah.
And then the final bite is a 16 which misses. Alright, they are
Yeah.
done. Moving on. Berserkers. A couple of red ones. Perdaman, make your roll again.
Yeah, perfecto.
I'll just make a wisdom save. A 19, so it did save. I take half the damage.
Yeah. Okay. So the damage will be 22,
Ooh.
half to 11.
Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, well, that one is still alive, and he's going to be like, "Ah! Die, you undead creature!" And he's gonna swing his axe at you for a 19 to hit.
No. Oh, that's my armor class. Yeah.
Okay, take 12 points of slashing
He says
damage.
he says that out loud.
Oh, that's my armor class. 12 slashing damage on Predator.
12 slashing damage.
Yes, please. Make a concentration check, please.
Yes, sir.
What's your con modifier?
Concentration. My con modifier is +4. And I believe this is my only ever character at this level that don't have Warcaster. Yeah, I don't have any feats. Yeah, okay. So straight con coming up. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Alrighty.
Yeah,
20.
you're fine. Good stuff. All right, and as Cat tears into one of them, the other barber is like, "No, not Stewie!" And he's going to attack the cat. With a 12, with a 12 to hit. I think that misses.
12 misses. Cat
17.
looks up and dodges. Great agility.
All right. Any other reds? Nope. That is the done. It's Ribbon. Your turn, Ribbon.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I will be flying, whoosh, all the way over here, and once again I will open up 2 small portals to summon quicklings behind the werewolves.
Oh my god, here we come again. Okay.
I love those little fuckers.
And then there was action. Let me click on that thing real quick. Woodland creatures. And then for my bonus action, I once again will open up a bigger portal and I will summon a giant
Snip.
scorpion. Thank you. Could I move from here?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that was Ribbon's turn. So now the quicklings they will all go for the middle one. Yeah,
Oh, going for the middle one. Oh, okay.
that's cool. That one specifically. That's one. Oh, just take on all
That
6.
hits.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh, actually, yeah. Make a fate roll for that one.
Oh, that was a net one.
There wasn't that
That
one.
was
Yeah.
a 7. Oh no. Yeah, sure. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's quicklings. High roll. Yep, of course.
Roll again.
With disadvantage because it's on my own creature, right?
Sure.
Nice.
Willows Rose.
Yes, he's having no fun with what set up right now.
Wait, how much damage did I do? Well, he kills his friend. So yeah, okay, sure.
So
Oh, no.
okay, so the first one attacks.
Suicide pact. Yeah, nice.
So we'll say that we'll take the first 2 attacks, 17 points of damage to the middle guy, and what happens is when you go for the third one, you see the wolf kind of deflect its dagger, and it just stabs his friend in the chest, and the friend's like, "Ah," and just dies.
Cecil, why?
The other, I will even move this one to him, like, no, my friend.
Rybin's annoyed. He was like, "What the hell?"
So much
Do you know how
team
much
killing
you
going on.
cost? Ah.
All right. Anything else from Ryben?
No, he cries somewhere up
Okay.
in the skies. Yeah.
Fair
The
enough.
scorpion.
Oh,
said that it
wait, yeah,
cries.
I forgot. The scorpion, he will drop 25 feet because he was flying, so...
You.
Yeah, it's
2d6,
like, what,
right?
2d6, yeah.
3d6.
Yeah, 25 at 2d6 is fine.
Oh, it's only 4.
Only 5 points of damage. Alright. And after the menagerie returns to fight, we go back to Pertamon in the middle of a couple of barbarians. Very
Yeah.
muscular, sweaty barbarians.
Yeah, I guess kind of like Pergamon looks at them jealously as he sees too much flesh and so much life on them, and kind of like take his shovel kind of angrily, and he will go and try to hit the one with the, you see this black obsidian shovel that is so sharp and still got blood around the edges, and he will try to hit him on the face with it.
Alright.
So, coming up, a shovel attack.
Didn't you hit them both with the golden heads?
I could, but I...
Fair
He
enough.
wants to dig a
I'm
hole in
gonna
them.
kill one,
let-
yeah.
Shovels.
DRP.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the
I
shovel
want
is
you to
gonna
know
kill
who
him.
did
though.
Dig away. 14 hits. Which one are you hitting? Top or bottom?
The one that hit me before, I can't remember which one it is.
That was this one on the top.
Yeah.
Alright.
As I hit him with this energy, does he look wounded as I'm hitting him actually before I do
I mean-
kind of thing?
He looks hurt.
He looks hurt, yeah? Okay. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess like as I hit him out of this spice, I'll just like die, I'll say, with a different voice, and I'll put my hand on his chest, and then you will see this kind of black, like ink kind of just entering and corrupting his body as I do channel divinity to touch of death once more.
Doing another additional 20 something points of damage.
22 points of damage. Yeah,
And with
necrotic.
that, with 32 points of damage, he is dead!
Then I'll look at the other one and said, "You were next. Are you sure you want to stay?" And I'll just keep looking at him as I say that with my kind of disfigured face. And with my bonus
Pergamon,
action-
if you want
Yeah.
to be scary, don't speak.
No, no.
That's a
Oh,
different character saying that to you.
damn
Say,
you.
Come on, we talked
I'm
about
gonna
this.
say.
anything else from Perdamon?
Yeah, with my bonus action, I will hit Lurue with my spiritual weapon with this
Go
kind
ahead.
of ghastly death kind of reaper creature thingy. Alright, coming up. This was casted at 4th level as well. Spiritual weapon. Okay. That will be. Oh, that might not hit actually. No,
That-
12 to hit.
Misses.
Damn. Okay. And I think after that, yeah, I'll just actually, yeah, it's not gonna make a difference. I just move myself here, staying still within range, but just getting closer to the other group. Yeah, that'll be it. Thank you.
Okay, that's your turn. It is Dante D joining the blue team. Let's go.
Hello, let's go. Still hasted. I've got 100 movement speed. I'm gonna.
Also, remember, any spell that affects you affects your mount. So he is also double movement.
So I've got that's yeah. So I've got the 100 movement speed right now. So I would take me and Elkler. That's what I didn't do. That. We'll get rid of it here, and Elkler will use with his movement speed. I believe it's charge. If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forward and toward a target, and then hits it with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay.
But it has to make the strength saving throw.
Okay. Does he have to roll to hit?
Ram attack on the same turn. No, it just makes the strength saving throw.
Ram attack? I think you have to hit.
Yeah.
It's charge. It's
Charge
charge.
attack?
Yeah.
With an elf?
It doesn't say. Yep. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It must succeed. You have to make it.
Yeah, it's just a strength saving throw.
No,
But it's a very
with
weak
a
strength
ram
saving
attack.
throw.
With a ram attack.
No, not the ram. The charge attack.
No, because the charge is to hit it with a ram. You have to hit it with a ram.
If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward a target and then hits it with a ram attack. Oh, on the same. Oh.
It adds on. It adds on. So. roll the
Oh,
hit.
I didn't know that adds. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, so gonna do it.
Try it.
Clicking it. it's gonna do a private roll like it always does for some reason.
Well,
So it's a 22 to hit.
22 hit does hit, yeah.
Uh,
So it's 3d6 altogether.
1d6. Oh, did it fail? Did it fail?
No, it hit.
Oh. 1d6 plus 3. That's 8 damage. And then it's gonna try and charge it.
Yeah, so that's an additional 2d6, and then it's going to. Ooh,
9. So
9.
8 plus 9. 17 damage just from the elk.
Okay, let me double check something. Checking if this creature can hit me prone. It can, so it will make the saving throw. That's a goody two shoe.
Come on, Mo. Roll, Mo.
Strength saving throw.
Roll like Mo. Roll like Mo.
Roll like Mo.
Roll like Mo.
Roll like
Roll
Mo.
like Mo. Roll like Mo.
I rolled
I
a
want to make that a
15.
t-shirt.
So.
Ah.
Unfortunately, I was close. I was close to failure. All right. I know I'm a
okay.
failure, but
It's,
Not just though.
it'll also, with its second attack, it'll drop a hoof attack on it.
okay.
That's
You'll
a
have
24 to
advantage.
hit.
If he's prone, you'll have advantage.
He's not prone.
Oh, he's not.
He passed by 2.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yes.
You can only make one attack with the elk, right?
We're both hasted.
Yes, you are. Okay, that's it. 24 hits
7 damage.
and 7 points of damage. Ooh, okay. This is like
So I did write it down. By the way, I had it saved. I used Vow of Enmity on the unicorn, and it says I chose a creature. I have advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it
Yep.
drops to 0 HP.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, so come on, give me a nat 20. 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'm just gonna roll all the hits at first.
Sure.
And I'm gonna keep whipping at it, and then with the last whip, I'm gonna try and go for its horn.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
With that natural 20, I will use a smite at level 3.
Okay.
So that's 8d8.
And a 20. So let's do all 3 hit.
Level 3 hit. Yeah.
All right. So that's
A critted 3rd level smite is 8d8.
8d8. Okay.
What's
So
going
this
on?
is for the first attack. It's just a 12. This will be for the crit attack. Damn it, just a 1 on that. But here comes the smite. So it's 8d8.
Yep.
Okay.
You have to double the original 9 because of the crit. So 35 plus
Ooh.
18.
So 18 damage. Is it dead yet?
What?
I still have
No.
one more attack on it.
What the hell? Is it
And,
dead yet?
I hit it once.
2,
Oh
10.
no, that's a 9 right there.
So 2, 10.
But
So
yeah, the
I'm-
whip is just glowing with radiant energy, and it looks like a bright, vibrant, silverish, platinum fire along the whip.
So I'm a little confused. So it's 9, 8. So it's 12 plus 18
12
plus
plus
35.
9.
Yeah, because sorry, 12 plus 10, right? So that's
Yeah, the 9
That's
was
not-
doubled to 18. The 35.
no. It's not 18. It's double the die.
Oh wait.
So it's
Double
Oh
10.
right, yeah,
Oh.
the die. Sorry.
So
Sorry.
12, 10. That's okay. 22, 57. 57 plus 9 is 66. Okay.
66 damage.
Ooh.
Pretty rough. It is looking pretty hurt.
Okay, and then we've got here with 60 movement speed, I believe. I think we're right there. With 65 movement speed, so I will take. That's 65 plus 30. I'll get right there. And we will run away.
Okay. We'll take an opportunity attack against you.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got too close to it. Ah, fuck, I meant to get within
You've
10
done-
feet of it the first time.
You've got a +2 to your AC then.
I do have +2 to my AC. Bring it on.
You'll be fine.
Hey.
Eh. That's a 26 to hit.
How's that +2?
Yeah, where's that +2?
You take 11 points of necrotic,
11
points of
necrotic.
13 points of lightning, and I
13
need
points
you
of
to give
lightning,
me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh no.
To 14?
Yeah. A 14 is a fail. You turn into a wolf.
Oh.
Yeah. You are a wolf, so I'm going to throw you up, throw you somewhere up,
That
up
means
there.
I lose
left.
I lost my haste.
Let me just check if you do lose your haste. You transform, lasts for 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah. you retain the same hit points, but everything statistically elsewise you are a wolf. So.
Hold on a second. Is
You
there
lose the
some sort of...
concentration straight away then.
Yeah, is there anything I could do to stop this from happening? No.
Name him Porthos 2.
You got none of your pools back, man.
And I'll give you a coloration. There you go. I think you can move this wolf as well. Just a heads up. Can you try moving this?
I think we all can.
Yeah, you all can.
Yeah.
And if you shift double click, you should
Elk's
be able.
gone too. Oh no, is Elk's not gone?
To concentration?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
It's not.
Okay, but your haste is concentration, right?
Yeah, so Elk loses his next turn.
Okay, and so do you, because you are also
And so
stunned.
do I.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, quick question though.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the spell polymorph he was hit with?
No, he was
Okay.
not. That is
Right,
not.
okay.
This is Lurue's own doing.
Right, okay, just because, like, technically, if he was hit by a spell, it would also affect the elk. Because he was on the hit, because he was on it.
Oh, it's not a spell; it's an ability.
Right,
so,
okay.
Replaced by the wolf statistics. You retain the same HP, so remember that as your normal character.
That'd be horrible. The elk turns into a wolf. It's like what?
Dire wolf. It's a big
Hey,
fucking wolf.
Fine steed is a give and take.
I know.
I'm gonna just check something. The target, it can perform by the nature of its performance. It can't speak, can't smell, take any other actions, and that require hands or speak. The target's given. I'm just checking one last thing. Sorry. Then we'll get back to it.
Oh, is my AC drop too?
Yeah, you're 11.
Oh.
And you are a servant of Lurue now, so you're against us as well. So it's good that you are not taking a turn after that. In a way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just sad that I lost my...
Does it say that you are a servant of Lurue?
Yeah, it says you are under Lurue's control. So
Where is
you
that? That's
on
what I'm
on
trying to look
Lurue's-
for.
Yeah, it says here, wisdom saving throw to be transformed into a wolf at the avatar's control.
Ah, there we go. Great, thank you.
Yeah.
I was looking for
so
that. I
guess
thought there was something
on
like
his
that, yeah.
on his turn he will tell you what yeah.
I will tell you what to do. Alright. And I guess that's Dante D's turn. Yeah, both of you are stunned. Werewolf. Werewolf. Which werewolf is this? Who lives? Blue! He lives! Okay. Blue is going to... Yeah. He's gonna leave you and go towards
I'll go
Hurricane.
back to him.
Bye. And he's going to attack Hurricane with oh no, I opened wolf, not werewolf. Okay. He's gonna attack you with a spear, Hurricane. Oh no!
Bastard.
I know. It takes 2 attacks. First attack is an 8. Second attack is a 16. They both miss. Okay, great. Let's move on from werewolf. It's the beginning of. Oh, no.
Amateur.
It's the wolf's turn now. Go ahead.
Run!
Andy, wolf.
Right, here we go. Sorry, I've distracted the cat.
That's
He's
right.
gonna. Which of these guys looks the most roughed up? Because
This one.
thinking that
And
one.
this one.
He's gonna-
Yeah, but this one more.
Fair enough. I think thinking like a beast. He's gonna go after where he smells the most blood.
Sure.
The orange one you have pack tactics with.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because it's within 5 feet range of your
That's
weapons.
good to know. That's good to know. All right, let's chompity chomp chomp.
Oh, that hits.
22.
And with that, 7 points of damage. It's dead.
He just starts this and rips out his throat.
And as it
And
rips
let
it,
him leave. That's all I can do. He stares down the two berserkers.
Alright, and they are pretty scared. I've got some berserkers coming up from somewhere. Blue. Ho ho, blue.
Oh
No,
no.
wisdom
first-
saving blue.
First, this blue one here, wisdom saving throw. He
Yeah.
failed. Alright.
Oh no. Okay, coming up the damage. 20 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, he looks pretty roughed up. But this one here, he's like, ugh, yeah, kill it quickly! And he's going to attack with 21 to hit and 8 points of slashing damage, and I think that does it.
Goodbye, D'Artagnan. Goodbye.
This is
Oh,
why you
dead.
shouldn't have named him.
The 3
Ah.
Wolfeteers will live on.
There was
Those
four of them. We had Aramis,
Four
Athos,
Wolverines.
D'Artagnan, and Porthos.
Now we've just done 2.
Yes.
Should've
No,
just-
no, Dante's down. He's dead.
You
Yep.
should have just named them.
Dante's
after
not
the
down.
goals.
Oh,
Dante is
Dante,
trying
right,
to a
I
wolf.
misheard you,
We have to
D'Artagnan.
kill him.
Yep.
Kill him.
Right,
Irakin,
and Andy is heartbroken. Ugnip just looks over. It's like, oh well.
Irakin, before your turn, I'm going to roll a d6 to determine something. Oh, nice. Okay, it is your turn.
Run away.
Yes. Bonus actions. Summon. Hurricane's echo back. Two squares below.
Playing something fierce.
Actually, I'm not sure more, but
Right.
you only did one
Yeah, I
attack, and there is more berserkers though. There is 2 more, right? I'm not sure.
Oh, was it? Oh no, yeah, there is
Yeah.
2 more blue ones.
Yeah, there is this one that
You
didn't
will not.
move. You know, just
Thank you, thank you. I'll do it after
I mean-
Irakin's turn. It's fine.
yeah.
Let him finish, and then I'll
Yeah.
go kill.
Can you
I'll go
can you
kill
hear me?
Cat.
And how I don't know how much
Yeah, I
lag
can
we're
hear you
talking about
now.
here.
Now we can hear
now
you.
it's
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah.
you can stay
Right,
like
okay.
this for now. Yeah, that's fine.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, I know.
Right, cool. Right then, I'm going to go with my attacks first on the one highest of these 3. Where
The top one. Go ahead.
ancestral. Come on, good grief. Right.
$20 hits. And with that, the top
Nice.
one is dead.
Hoo-hoo! Then we roll the 2d6 for temp HP, and Hurricane feels a great deal better. What's happened in the last 15 seconds? Oh, is it? I can't see if it's come through it. Aha! So I'll get 9 temp HP. Next attack, the next one down in the row.
That hits. 15 points of damage.
23 to hit, 15 piercing.
Yep. Still up.
Ooh. Unleash Incarnation. Hurricane 2 will then take an attack on the third one.
All right. That hits. 12 points of damage.
24 to hit, 12 piercing.
Just changed it to plan. Do it. Oh, I just brought him back for no reason. Hey, and
You
12
did?
points of damage. No, he's still up.
Son of a bitch. But okay, then I'm going to I'm going to say yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I am, roaring and laughing and shouting over to the vision of my father.
All right, and as the roaring and screaming echoes out loud, deep in sleep, Ziggy, make a fate roll.
Why do you have to put this on me, man?
Why not? It's fun.
Hi.
I know, Mo, you said that Ziggy had fallen asleep, and this is just him sort of remembering the story. Could we just have it? He's reading it as he's like, wow, this is pretty epic now.
He probably did while he was
book, I
reading it,
guess.
yeah, 100%. A 3, great.
Yep,
I need
a
you
3.
to roll me, well, we don't count Dante as an enemy anymore, so that's nice. Let's just see, how many of you guys are there? It's 1, 2...
What about the berserkers?
What? No,
The
this
berserker.
is gonna hit one of the allies. 1, 2,
Oh no.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6! Sure. Oh, the wolves are dead, right? Yeah, let's kick them out the initiative.
Yes, they are.
And Dante doesn't count as an enemy. Roll me a d6, please.
Okay, I've played Monopoly. I can do that.
Yeah. A 3.
Another
It's just the
3.
same.
2. Ugnip. Okay.
Squawk.
With... Okay, let's see who's closest to you as well.
Someone save me.
20?
Won't someone think of Ugnip?
30? 25. He's closest. Come on.
At least you don't got fleas, man.
Yeah. So, okay. I need Ugnip and Wes and also Ribbon to give me dexterity saving throw as Lurue unleashes another lightning towards the tree where the arrow came from. Ugnip,
I'm
you
in a
save?
tree. I'm in a terrible place. There's a lightning storm going on around here.
Yeah, pretty bad,
Yeah.
but you do save. All right, and with that, here comes the damage.
Rollers of Fate does not recommend you to go on the trees on the heavy storms.
Terrible idea. Lightning does strike the same place twice. Don't believe the myth.
Yep. Just gonna checking the damage.
I'm gonna get X-Men 1 Road, not Road Storm.
Don't
Okay.
make me back, please.
Oh no!
You take those who failed, meaning Wesley and Ribbon. You both take 59 points of damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to absorb elements on the lightning.
Okay.
good
The
fucking
lightning
call.
was the. Let me double check. I'll do it by what it says in here. The lightning was the first one. So yeah.
So 17. Because 17 plus 18.
Yep.
This. 34 was half of 34. 17 plus 24.
Yeah.
So that's about 40.
41.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
41. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, Ribbon's come back to normality. All right.
Yep, that one shot at the scorpion. Good job.
And boop. Shrinking back down, and Ugnip seems pretty good up there. And yeah, I guess that was his two
Sorry,
legendary
I lost.
actions.
I lost count of the damage there, so it's 35 and 24, and then half it for
Yes,
me.
for you. Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you,
So,
thank you very much. So
is that 58? So half of 58 is 20.
9.
29.
Thank you very much. I'm not mathsing good right now.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is not concentration.
Let me check.
It should be.
I think it is. Yeah.
It is
Good.
indeed. So
Yeah, concentration check.
what do they need to be?
15, 14.
Whoa.
14.
Someone said my name. Ross.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. 22 saves. You keep the Hunter's Mark. It is fine. Ozzo, your turn.
Alright. So, this very new cutting edge move I got here. My special move. And I started blasting.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh wait. Before your turn,
What?
because I'm gonna. Cisco did remind me, and I said I would take it after Rippin's turn. I'll get some cat action
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
This one actually
Cat
has
I feel like you're giving us mercy, bro.
That's my
No
bad.
mercy.
What are you talking about, Mercy? I'm a wolf right now.
2 attacks on Cat. Yeah. Here it comes. There's an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
13 points of slashing damage. And does a 23 hit.
Does it hit? Does it fucking hit?
6 points of slashing damage. Still up?
Okay, I'm still counting. Yes, still cat's still up and roaring and snarling and rah, rah, rah.
Okay, Ozza, you're up there. Sorry.
Alright. No
Blast
problem.
these
So I
things,
started-
save me!
I started blasting some blue guys, specifically this one right here, the one. I don't know what's on the ruin. This one right here on the bottom, south.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started blasting.
Blast away.
Oh,
That hits. 15 points of damage. Still up.
yep. God damn it! I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Why won't you die?
Why won't you die?
16. That hits too. And with that, he's dead.
Yep. And basically, what you'll see is just a bolt of lightning will just go to his chest, and then an immediate one will hit his neck, and he'll just break him, and he'll fall to the ground. And at the end of Ozo, actually, Ozo's gonna fly up another like 20 feet, so he's 30 feet in the air, and that's the end of his turn.
Nice.
No, protect me!
And as this is your end of your turn, who should he hit?
Uh-oh.
He'll
Not
use
me, I'm a
his,
good guy now.
he'll use his legendary action to hit Hurricane first. Yes, I think that is a good idea. Does
The meat
a,
shield.
he does a oh, nope, that misses. I'll just ignore that and carry on with its with its turn.
Move on.
Move on. It's going to stay in its space and it's going to attack now the return back version of a ribbon. First is going to make a hoof attack against you. That is a 25 to hit.
25. Barely hits, yes.
Alright, you take 12 points of necrotic and 17 points of lightning.
So in total that is 29.
29, yeah.
Okay, then I have to make a con save. 1 moment. Yeah.
DC 14. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Easy.
easy. And he is gonna horn you now. See if that hits.
Oh no, not the more.
24 to hit.
That also barely hits, yes.
That's again another. This time it's 30 points of damage. So 13 necrotic, 17 lightning,
Okay.
and wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
First I will roll this one. You said wisdom?
It's
Okay,
pretty
wisdom
wise, right?
1.
Join me.
He's
Do they
very
get-
wise. The wisest
Does he
of
get-
all.
I know I'm fishing for it, but do they still get +3 or
What? For what?
for my paladin?
What paladin?
You're a wolf.
Oh, no,
What paladin?
You're an evil wolf
You're a
now.
wolfy boy.
Trained evil wolf.
What paladin?
Paladin?
Oh, you mean does Lurue get +3 because you're an ally now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, back
Now, let's be honest here.
Spectacular.
Paladins in
Oh
our
my
game
God.
have historically sucked, so
I know,
I
right?
think Lurue is infinitely better for having a wolf fight for it than it is a paladin.
Yep. And I think it's just gonna stick to where it is. So yeah, go ahead. Agnip, your turn.
Oh shit! And I'm gonna shoot Lurue
Okay.
because it's becoming a problem.
No, please don't shoot me.
15.
15 misses.
Yeah, I try again.
Okay.
23
That hits.
for 8 damage. Shit, he's getting a bit shaky here.
D6
And
as well.
D6 as well. An extra 3. He turns to Cat and he's like, finish them off! And this guy looks pretty bloodied up, doesn't he? Or this one, or this one?
Yeah, this one and this one, they look equally blooded.
This one here. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go for that one then.
Okay.
Okay, D20 plus 9. So that's pretty decent. 23.
That hits.
Then a D8 plus 9. 4. That's 13 damage.
Oh, and that's more than you needed as it crumbles to the ground, and he did.
He did. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. It's like, oh my god, someone kill that horse! That's been done. I'm not moving from this tree. I'm
No
staying in
worries.
this tree.
Wes, you're up.
Yeah, okay, so I've realised if I move 10 feet closer to Lurue,
Yeah.
you will see me just. You'll just see, like, multiple of me just go in for a swing as I'll do a Steel Wind Strike at the 2 green werewolves, Lurue, and the blue berserker.
Oh,
Steel Wind Strike, so I need to make 4 attacks.
Yeah, who are you going for
Nice.
first? Tell me the order.
Werewolf, Lurue, berserker.
Okay, just the
That's
4.
right.
You don't want to kill.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill the wolf.
Evil
I mean,
wolf.
I haven't seen it attack, I've just seen Lucky turn into it, so I assumed. I don't know. I have a passive.
It's
Insight
fine. I
is-
know you know that's you know that's you. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, like,
It's fine.
passive perception 17. Do I see he's feral against the run people? Me being the run people?
It's a bit confused right now. It's just stunned. You know, it's just like confused. So you wouldn't
Okay.
know if it's
Fa-
attacking it.
fair play. So yeah, I'll just hit those 4 targets.
Go ahead.
Okay, so first one.
Ooh.
Also,
Oh my god.
okay, so
Oh my god.
Wow, look at
I'm
that.
just gonna strike him off.
Should
Also,
have been Lurue first.
also, because of the absorb elements, an extra 2d6 lightning. So 10.
Sure.
So
Overkill.
55.
Overkill. It is dead.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit the next.
Almost did 100 points
werewolf.
of damage on that shit.
Yep, the next werewolf. Another crit.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Why are
Another
you
crit
hitting
on
the
the werewolf.
horse?
It's dead.
Okay, and I believe I still have a game inspiration. Gonna check that now because I'm just gonna say fuck that. No, I don't. Okay, let's just see if I get a third crit here.
That would be insane. Oh, so
Uh,
close!
oh,
Oh my
that was
god!
lucky.
Close.
That was close. So 15 to Lurue. Oh, I rolled shit there.
Yeah, pretty bad.
3 fucking 1.
Rue's so lucky.
Okay, Lurue only takes 15 points of damage, and the
Yeah.
berserker. I swear to God, if this crits on the berserker and not fucking Lurue.
Then go and buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That hits
That
anyway.
Okay, so why do I roll good on anything
Edit.
but the boss?
It dead. It dead.
Yeah,
dead.
okay, the berserker is dead, and
Yeah.
I will teleport to the berserker's corpse because wait, no, I'm gonna teleport to where the werewolf's corpse was.
This one?
So,
This one?
yeah, I'm gonna teleport here.
Okay.
I can teleport within 5 feet, I believe.
You can still move as well if you want.
You know what? Yeah, I will then.
You have, I think you moved 10 feet, so you have another.
Yeah, I moved 10 feet, and I want to stay within range, so I'll move about 5 feet back and still within range of Lurue.
Okay.
Because now I can like fuck him up if he tries anything,
Fair enough.
or at least
Alright.
try to. Oh wait,
Oh, there's
wait.
more.
Bonus action, golden sap to heal with that potion.
Excellent. It's a good
So
idea.
I'm gonna. That was a 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, no green werewolves either.
Shit.
Oh,
I rolled 4.
wow.
Snake eyes.
Red
I go
berserker.
I go from 29 hit points, 25 hit points to 24.
So I've
29, sorry.
I've only got
Right.
2 berserkers left after all
Oh,
that.
you fall back.
There's also one under here, right? Under the spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, he is. That's a werewolf, but he's turning
Oh,
later.
He's confused. He's a confused one, no? Like somewhere in between.
He's hiding beneath the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confused,
okay.
he needs to figure himself out.
Well, let's see
Yeah.
how
well.
this. Die, cat! Oh god. That's a 16 to
Oh.
hit.
Misses! Ah!
Yay! He
How
misses.
low is Cat?
Not great.
Pretty rough. And that's his turn. Ribbon, you're up.
Oh, great. After getting hit by the unicorn, he's like, what the fuck? Hurricane, you saw that? He hit me! Hurricane? And he will fly over towards Hurricane. Hurricane, you saw that? The fuck?
Yeah.
Well, fucking finish him for me, and he will, yeah, first of all, he will disband his quickening, because I'm gonna cast another concentration spell. I'm
I got
going
something
to...
as well.
4th level healing spirit. Oh yeah. And I will, yeah,
Ooh.
just to heal myself, the first one. Only...
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I will heal myself for 11.
Yeah.
Nice. And also, well, when I'm moving into his position...
Could you display the spell, because it's really good for us? I can't remember how they change it now, but I think it's got quite a mechanic that it will be good
Whatever
for
you
all of
walk
us to
through it,
know.
or it walks
It's,
through you.
Yeah.
It was this
It's
bottom,
this.
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, amazing. Thank you.
So I can heal 3d6 to everyone who started this turn in mine, and when I move, or when someone moves into the healing spirit's position. But if I move into someone's position with healing spirits, does it also heal him? Because it's the first time he comes into my range, right?
I think it's a 5 feet cube, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's 5 feet cube around me until the spell ends. Whenever you or a creature moves into the spirit space for the first time, so I can heal Erikin with this, right?
Spirit appears your intangible spirit appears in a space that is 5 feet cube you can see within range. Meaning, no, it's not on you, but it's.
Yeah, it has a 30-foot movement speed.
Does it? Sorry, I should keep
Yeah,
reading.
it says at the bottom, as a bonus action, you can move the spirit up to 30 feet.
Yeah, so
To a
it's
space
this,
you can see.
yeah. So if
But you can
move
only
it,
use it how many times? It says there.
You can use it
actually.
1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So that's like 6 times. Your wisdom is 5, I guess.
Yes. Oh no, 4.
6 healings,
Sorry.
yeah, and then that's
moves
it.
into
It
the
goes.
spirit
That's
space
shit.
for the first time.
Because it used to be infinite, and I think they changed it because it was too broken.
But otherwise I would just literally place it around here, and then Erikin does or does not get the healing. That's the confusing part.
It's I don't get a 5 foot cube, so it's 4 squares, no?
No,
It's like-
5 feet
Oh,
is
wait.
1 square, so it's just
One
you have
square.
to pass through where it is.
A 5-foot cube is like he's like a creature. Kind of
Oh,
thing,
so
instead of being
one
an,
square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 1 square. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so I healed myself now, then I do my bonus action to put it onto Erikin, and now Erikin will get healed from 3d6, right?
At the top of my turn.
On the top of his turn, yeah.
Cool.
But
Only
he
if
also
the
moves
creature.
for the first time.
Yeah,
only if
only
the creature moves into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
So
got
now
it.
it's over Erikin. On top of his turn, he'll heal. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. All right. Well, that's figured out. Anything else? Sorry. No more
Yes,
wild
I can
shapes.
feed-
Oh no.
No more wild shapes, oh no. Even more creatures, now I will fly 5 feet up.
Okay.
That's it.
Fair enough. All right. That's the end of Aaron's turn. Berdamon, it is your turn.
Will I reach Lurue? Like they are on the floor, right? On the ground.
Yeah.
so
You're all
are
on
they
the ground.
flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I will move myself ominously, kind of like scraping once more my shovel behind me, as I do. Put myself next to Lurue, and I will say, I think you need to go. You are just too bad. You need to die right now. And I will use my inspiration to give myself advantage on the roll.
Okay.
And I will cast a 5th level inflict wounds on it. And I will use channel divinity if it hits as well with touch of death. So let me see.
How
come
many
on,
channel
this is
divinities do you have? 2?
2. This is the last one. Because the one I used before it was on the
Before the
first
long rest.
encounter.
Yeah.
And it'd be great if Perdamon kills Lurue here, because he was really, really against doing it in the first place.
Oh no. The dice
15?
are against me. Yeah.
Misses.
The dice betray me. Wow, that's nasty.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Inspiration.
Wait.
Did you
Use
use
it.
yours?
He used it.
Wait. I still have another chronal shift. I can force Perdamon to re-roll because he's within 30 feet of me.
Can you display Chrono Shift?
Yes. And because I know I can do it after whether I know whether the roll succeeds or fails or not.
The reaction after you or a creature you can save it if you make an attack roll, check, or save it, you can force the creature to reroll. You make this decision after you see whether the rolls succeed. Yeah, target must use the result of the second roll. Use the
Reroll.
ability twice. And
Rerolls,
you
let's go.
any
Nat
expenditure.
20. Nat
So
20.
will that work that 15 is the highest and I just the lowest and then I roll
No,
another
he
one?
picks.
You-
Luke
you-
will pick.
you- No,
I mean, you
roll
missed
again.
anyway, so just roll one more die and see if you
Yeah.
hit.
One more.
You have to use the second roll anyway, so I hope you roll higher.
Come on, please, 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 please. Okay, 17. I think that just hits. No.
It does. Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I'll say
done,
thank
well
you,
done.
Wes. Okay, let's do damage here. So this is 7d10 plus 23 necrotic. I'm not sure if the creature is resistant to necrotic, but if it is, this will overcome his resistance because it's part of my class feature, the Death Cleric. So if he's resistant to necrotic, he'll still take the full damage.
Indeed.
That'll be
If he is
57,
resistant to necrotic.
58 necrotic damage.
58 points of necrotic damage. It looks pretty rough.
Oh, you're still alive! And then the spiritual weapon will hit it again
Okay,
from the
okay.
end.
Oh, give destruction. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, and that will be. Yeah, 22 to hit for 10 points of damage. Yeah, 10 points of
Wow,
force
so
damage.
close. It's looking.
Wow.
It's like stumbling now, and it's looking very, very weak.
All right, and I'll say, all right. It's close.
I could have got the kill.
All right. Well, Dante, it's your turn, but it's not because you're stunned. Let's move on. Werewolf, blue. Oh yeah, there's another werewolf here, right?
Wait, question. I'm no longer stunned after this turn, correctly?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
But this werewolf is gonna attack Irikin, because that's the only one he can attack, honestly. Because if he moves, he'll die. So, two spears attack on you. First one's a 7. Second one's a 21.
21 would hit.
That's a mighty 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh my, reduced to 2.
Reduced to 2. And then Berserker Blue. Oh! Woo! Cat time! Let's see if he's gonna kill Cat.
You just
You
gotta
don't even
believe,
like
Andy. Just believe.
Come on!
Trying.
23 to hit.
Oh no!
4 points of slashing.
He's still in there.
No, no!
Not going down.
What's he on? What's he on?
Crack.
10. He's on 10
He's
HP.
a 10 HP, okay.
He's
This cat just
he's-
like Bruce in another life. He's like,
You know what? I'm
Oh.
feeling like it. If you look, out of the peripheral vision of anyone's eyes, there's almost like there's this bear spirit just kind of hovering over, just like, "Rrr." And then you look closely, it's not there. You like rub your eyes, like, huh?
Alright. It is now Irikin's turn. Before Irikin, he's going to roll a d6.
Does he? Okay.
Oh, I rolled 12 d4s for some reason, or whatever it is. I mean, roll d6 actually.
Oh, you know what they say. 12 people are
okay.
like a d6.
It rolled a 1. It doesn't get his lightning back. But
So
Irikin is your
now
turn.
is it Eric? Right. Irikin heals for. Oh, you did it. Nice. I thought I did it. But
Yeah,
you
I did it. Yeah, no.
11. I'll take. Sorry.
Of course.
I typed it out ahead of time because it's so bloody slow over here.
Yeah, I was also ready for it all the time.
Right. Okay. So healing for 11. Is it? Ah, yes. It's the glue factory for you. And two 2 attacks from Irrigane, and we will unleash the incarnation if we absolutely have to.
Okay, roll to hit.
All on Lurue. All on Lurue.
All on
Ow.
Lurue.
First one.
That hits.
19 to hit, 11 piercing.
Okay.
Still going?
Yeah, keep going.
Then so am I. Another one. 16 will miss. Oh,
No,
a
16
bit.
misses.
That's
No,
12
16
piercing.
misses. 16
Yeah.
misses. Yeah.
And then Irakine's father spirit on the other side of whatever that is. That a berserker with an interesting head mask? He looks like he goes at the same time. Ah, okay. There's an excellent point from Andy there. They've probably not been spamming that like a.
Oh, reckless
To be
attack.
fair, I
so,
thought you were doing it on purpose because you want the benefit your shield more than anything. So I thought that's what you're doing.
No, I've been taking absolute hammering, but by any means, the guy with 1 hit point should be reckless anyway. So his father swings 22 to hit and 14 piercing,
As your
and the
spear
ancestors
first
swarm
lands
around.
him, the Lurue, it pierces the horse, the unicorn, as it lifts in the air, and you see your father's spirit impale the creature from underneath as it wince, and you can see this kind of surge of lightning beginning to crackle all across this horse-like creature as your ancestors come and continue to attack this creature. You see it reeling back. How do you want to kill it?
It's a very 300 moment where it's just spears and spears, and as soon as it rears up and kind of exposes something that looks squishy, we stick the spear well up in its chest and give it that nasty turn that you always see in the cinema.
And as this spear comes, there is this one. You just see it begin to glow. Everyone around you just see it all beginning to glow, and the lightning just before just explodes out of him. I need everyone around to give me a dexterity saving throw up to 30 feet away.
Even done.
Ooh.
Even done.
Even done. Oof.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, just out of range.
Okay.
17.
Where's my paladin?
Irrigane
Yeah.
Prime 7. Irrigane Secundo. Ooh, 12.
Okay. So the DC was 15. So anyone lower than 15 will take of one final time from Lurue. As let's see what happens. It's 5d8. Oh, can't see it. Go away.
Whoa.
44 points of damage. If
So
you
this
didn't
is just
save,
at 15,
yeah, 15,
you said?
15, yeah. So if you got 15, you'll only take 22 points of damage.
22.
Lightning
Wow.
and necrotic damage, and as that happens, you see blast lightning.
What about these last two berserkers? So they just go like, "Oh fuck this" and run.
Yeah, I'll let Cat kill
Well,
him.
if they take that damage as well.
Yeah,
Or did they kill Cat?
yeah, they just, yeah. I mean, no, I think we'll just get Cat to kill them, and then one of them, they don't run, they fight, and they die, and Cat succeeds. Sure, I like that.
Sure. Okay. Hey. Ozo, Ugnip, and Cat just murdered them.
Yeah, because it was going to be Ugnip Ozo his turn, so they would have
How long
eventually
is
died.
Don Wolf? Don Wolf.
As you see,
Irrigane's father is looking at Irrigane still with the spear in the body of the unicorn, and as that energy hits him, he kind of starts dissolving, still looking at Irrigane and smiling as he kind of blows away.
okay, and as you, yep, and as he disappears, you see your spear is not impaling this creature anymore, because there is no redness coming from this creature now. There is this light, or white light, shining from this unicorn. It looks unconscious on the floor right now. All the piercing and attacks that you did before seem to have healed, and you see the moonlight above you kind of shining directly down on it. And you can see, like, wherever the wounds were, they've also been healed. Those that are still up, you also begin to feel kind of this warmth from the moon. However, I would like I will first before we finish finish this ribbon, just make me a death saving throw.
Sure.
Oh wait, what?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I by
what?
the way died. Yeah.
What?
That's next for the. What?
Even though you went down, you can't.
Does anyone have heals?
It's not his turn yet. We could save him.
Oh, that's
Well,
okay.
Okay,
Well,
one of you guys get to him because I can't.
I
Yeah.
can't heal. I'm a
It
I
is-
can heal him.
I'll,
I can heal him.
you see,
Yeah, I can-
you see Perdamon walking up to Ribbon now.
Yeah, and I'll make a wisdom save, a religion check
Oh,
to see if this is time to
God.
die or not. You will see Pergamon
Oh,
kind
no.
of like contemplating it, and yes, yeah, he needs to be brought back, and I will cast healing word.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Otherwise, I was
close
gonna
one.
heal
That'd
him.
be
That would be so
brutal.
good. I
Combat
just
I saw
kill
the
him
team
with
coming. I
one
was
shower.
like, not today.
Finishes him off.
Yes, I'll do.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
That's alright. You deserve it. Well done.
Can I also just say quickly?
Is Dante friendly at this point still?
You're back to normal.
I was
You've,
gonna
you've
say-
returned
Oh,
back to
thank
normal.
God.
Yeah. You've returned back out of your stun phase, and
Uh,
yeah, I'll just
oh
delete
no.
this wolf. There we go. It's gone.
Before, oh, now there's an elephant in this room here.
Yes, there is.
yeah.
Do I have to? Because the way the turn order works, do I have time to get to Cat to heal Cat, and then we go, Ozo? How long before the witch comes back?
Let's see here. It has
We're,
been.
we're on round
20
5, by the
We're on
way.
round 5. 5 more rounds. So that's about a good 30 more seconds
Thir-
until she
30
comes back.
seconds.
I will put
30
lay of
seconds.
hands on me, and I'm gonna put 45 HP into me.
Okay.
Can someone heal me as well? I have 7 hit points.
Yes.
I'll give you my sap.
I will heal you as well with another
Thank you.
3rd level cure wounds.
Thank you.
I mean, if you guys want me to buy more time, I could do it again and get her for another minute.
18 healing.
Nah,
Thank
we'll
you.
be fine.
Okay.
I will also do Healing Spirit level 3, so I can give out 2d6, 5 times a 2d6. So whoever wants to. This is my first one.
I'm good. I haven't been good.
I'll
Just-
take it.
I'll take one.
I think I'm okay. 54 out of 75. I think that's fine. I can heal myself. You know.
Could you
I-
give a little bit
I'm
more
only
Cat, please?
10 is left.
I'm only 70 out of 103.
Man.
I'll take that first 10 then, if that's okay. If that's okay with you, March.
Oh no, the 10 is for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna sorry, mate.
No.
I just
I'll take-
died, dude. Well, come on. Now this
I
one for
won't-
you.
I won't take any more. I'll just take my healing sap.
I just.
You're
I mean, I would
welcome.
need to get closer, but that's about it.
I could do another couple of cure wounds if
No, it's
is
fine.
everyone still.
70.
I'm okay now.
I'm
Yeah?
I'm alright.
Sure,
I'm,
everyone?
I'm at 59 out
Could
of
Irrikeen have a pass
85.
through?
Okay.
All right, let's
And,
kill a witch.
Just
Well, I
a
still
little
have
bit more health for
86s
Cat,
to give out.
please. Just a wee
I'll
bit.
ta-
Uh,
I'll take one.
Irrikeen will take 1 or 2. Irrikeen will take
So
1 or
I'll
2. He's
do-
at like.
She appears
Yeah.
just
Oh,
as you guys are busy healing each other, and
okay.
she's
Oh, I thought you were
like,
gonna let us
Cure
line
wounds,
up
yeah.
ready for
"I have
her.
returned now, my wait. What?
Can
What
I
has
have,
happened?"
can I have prepared an action for when she turns up?
I was
have
gonna
as
say
well.
that too. I
Well,
wanted to do
You
that.
guys, well, you guys are too busy healing and doing stuff
Yeah,
as well. I was
that's
just counting
That's
time.
fair. Yep.
So as this is happening, she returns back. She looks around. She's confused of what the situation. She sees the kind of the unicorn, the white-bodied unicorn there. All of you kind of surrounding it.
I'll just wait.
Having a little talk.
like-
Yeah, wave.
Look who's back, points the crossbow at her. You really want to see how this is going to go, Hen?
will pay for this.
What?
I will show you will pay for this. And you see her begin to cast a spell, and as she does,
Counterspell it.
She-
He really got it.
she no, she counterspells you.
I am counterspelling her counterspell.
Ooh.
You're too far, no?
Dude.
Oh, you.
Well, we're surrounding the thing. I thought we all were moving.
Yeah, I
Actually,
would have. I
that's
would
the
have
point.
moved.
Yeah, that's the point. So let's. Are we all together then now?
Yeah, I
should we say
assume
this?
that's what I thought we were doing.
Can I move
With the
Cat
heals.
as well? Because if I heal him, so you got that healing, yeah, before we get crazy. So 13 for you, Ogniv, 13 for Kat, and 9 for Irekin.
Thank
Okay.
you. Are we just gonna this is the scene from
Thank
the
you
end
very
of the
much.
first Avengers film?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just. I
She-
would've been there.
You see her when she's like, no, and she turns around and starts licking.
I'm gonna use my sentinel feet and use the whip on her.
You have to get close to her.
That's fine.
So-
I'm within 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Can I stop her? Can I stop her? I have 2 attacks. Or no, just 1 attack. Fuck.
That is a good
18?
question. How much
18?
would you allow us to do to stop her to move?
I mean, if you
Well,
grapple her, whoever's this is still the battlefield, so it's gonna be all your
Okay.
turn and then back to her. So
Okay,
we'll just
but
use it.
Erikin can make it there and grapple.
Does an 18 hit?
I'd say
I'm
Cat as
even
well.
placing the.
Where's-
Does 18,
where's it?
does 18 hit you?
Yeah, we'll just use the initiative order, and then I'll drop on the top. There we go. Then that way, we'll see what kind of happens. So with the reaction, 18. I'm trying to click on her to see if it
To
hits.
use her reaction.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
Okay, and then so the whip's just gonna wrap around her ankle, and he's just gonna yank it really hard and pull her down.
All right. Roll damage.
Ah.
And I will smite her
Okay.
with a 2nd level smite.
This poor hag.
Oh
How
god.
about 2nd level smite? That's what 3d8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3d8.
Yeah.
4, 4, 11. So that's 21 damage.
21 points of damage. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that was just my reaction. So
Okay, nice. All right, Irikin, go ahead.
she can't run away.
Erikin will just leg it after and attempt to grapple her.
Okay.
Which, what do you need from that? And is it athletic?
Yeah.
Witch hunt. I'll
And
shout.
would it be
Which one?
Is it at advantage because I'm raging?
Your rage doesn't continue, right? You want to rage again as a bonus action?
Yeah, you could bonus
my-
action rage again,
My
then
rage
grab her.
didn't.
If you
Sure.
don't,
Yeah, your rage ends if you don't do
We
anything.
can say I do that. That's easy. That's easy enough.
Yep.
And then
Oh.
then it's at advantage athletics.
Go
oh
ahead.
no, more roll good.
Oh wow! She rolls a natural 20.
Well,
With a
as per your
24.
rule last week,
As per the
she
rule.
should go though.
What? As for the rule, what?
She should be winning. That's what we said last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
natural
not
20.
nat 20,
20
so
overtakes
yeah.
whatever roll.
So, but you
Oh,
grab
it's
her
fine.
quite tight, and then somehow she kind of just cracks her bone, and she slips away and moves away.
Dislocates her
horrible.
fucking
Right,
shoulder.
well,
So this time.
It was
that
all
case,
prosthetic.
Erikin 2 is going to run over and do the same thing.
Yeah, you can do it. You could do a second grapple.
Because I
'cause
can
Yeah, you can do a second
Green.
grapple as well. Yeah.
Dog pile.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, dog piler. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
this.
Again, another one. Okay. 18. Okay, you grab it this time. She only got 14.
let's
Oh,
just
5
go wasting
actually.
that 20s away, sure.
Yeah, no. She has a 5 that time. Yeah. And she's like, let go of me.
Once I've got her, Erikin 2, then his action can be, because I'll unleash Incarnation to do it, to hold her hands and empty them of anything, wands, whatever she's using that might be the what she's using to cast spells, and then kind of clamp her hands together with his hands around them, so she can.
Make an
Do any-
arcana
do any-
Make an arcana check. You can. Is you don't really truly know what her
Okay.
spell focus is, so this will kind of
Yeah.
see
Oh,
if you
fair.
if you.
Arcana. Well, that's not the modifier you want. 7.
You see a necklace on her neck, and you think that's where the magic's coming from.
Fair enough. I'll rip the necklace off her.
Whether
or not that's true.
Just bones just scatter across the ground. She's angry when you
Joey's
do that.
disappeared. It's his turn next.
Oh god. Oh, he's back. All right.
Sorry
As
about
you
that.
walk. That's okay.
Okay.
Ozo, you go.
So I see this unicorn right next to me, and it's white. You say?
Yeah.
Is it a
all the
free
necrotic
action?
energy?
No.
There's no lightning on it anymore.
Okay, so my action is going to feed it the sap, a potion of healing. I think it's
Okay.
the regular one that I use as a flavor for the sap, but I just want to just heal it.
Take a point of
possible.
inspiration.
All
for
right,
feeding.
and it's 2d4 plus 2.
Sure. Immediately,
Okay.
you just see the tree sap touch the tongue, and this
9.
magical essence kind of flow into the horse, into the unicorn, as it kind of starts shaking its head and waking up. It's still your turn. Go ahead.
And yeah, I'll just wait to it and say, "Hello there, friendly companion. She did it. Good luck with that." And that's the end of Ozo's turn.
Okay. We'll get to
We
Lurue later.
board the
Agnip, your turn.
Agnip will waddle up towards the hag and say, like, "Nice job, Irakeen. Irakeen too. And I'd like to bind her hands and feet and put like a rope around her mouth so she can't speak, because he knows spells can be spoken or do. What would that require?
Yeah, that would just be another. I'd say she's
hand?
already grappled. Yeah, I'd say sleight of hand or.
I mean, the rope around the head and then in the mouth should be. I thought would be pretty simple.
I was gonna say we've always done
yeah,
it
but
sleight of hand.
She might bite you.
I mean,
Yeah, she
I
might
mean,
go like
That's a
that.
fair point. That's a fair point. I'll use my
It's a-
inspiration.
it's just a
to-
I mean,
Exodus
grapple just means you are holding her like this, you know. She can still,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
her though, but
I would say make another grapple contestant check. This is to for her to bind her hands and to stop her from verbally saying anything. So this will be another grapple check. Your attempt to do it on her.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, do we really need her alive at this
It's
point?
Well,
I mean,
she's
yeah,
also got
why
a ton
we
of
want
health
her?
still.
we should just kill her and throw her in the.
Yeah, but
in
we
the pool.
could. Are we going to continue the combat then? Because I just want to bind. I just want to tie her up. I think it'd be easier because then she can't do anything, and then
Yeah.
we'd be done. So I'll spend an inspiration point on this athletics check. God damn it! One of my shit rolls. 17 and roll again. So 17.
17. She rolled. She rolled a nat
Nat
20.
one.
24.
All right, I can't tie her up. then.
Every time
Yeah,
you
I
do
can
it,
confirm that. Yeah,
she keeps
24.
moving her arms, and it's just too hard for her to think. Her bones are so brittle that every time you bind it and you think she's got it, she slips her hand out. The only thing that's holding on to her is Irakin's strength and Bruce, just grappling on, making sure she doesn't move.
With my extra attack feature, can I have another crack at this?
Yeah, of course.
Can I,
just bites her
having
very
seen
quick.
that, can Hurricane just squeeze her harder so she can't move in order to help?
Well, she rolled low, but not low as you. She rolled a 9. So whatever you're trying and stuff like that, it's you just can't bind her. And she every time you put it in the mouth, she's like pushing her head and using everything in her might to stop you from doing that.
All right, Ugnip in an absolute tantrum, just say, "Cat, bite her hands off." Specifically the hands, just chew them off, like maim her.
I will skin this cat alive.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. And I'm a great eagle. Fucking hell! She's can't move. Combat is done.
Okay.
Does
What
he
do
have
you do with
advantage?
advantage? She's
11.
Wait, never mind.
That misses. Yeah.
This cat trying to chew her hands off. Never mind, I'm done. That was a useless turn. Move on, everybody.
All right. Where's your up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk straight up to her, just kind of grab her by the neck and say, "You didn't have to do any of this, and you will die for it." And I will use my free inflict wounds.
Okay.
I
Attack
get free
away.
shadow touch. Yeah, I will do.
Attack. Yeah. Go ahead.
26.
Yeah, that hits. That hurts.
21 points of necrat
Fish for the
damage.
fish for the crit. Fish for the crit. She's
oh,
prone.
oh yeah, she's prone. Yeah. Fuck,
No,
I
she's
should.
not.
She's not
She's
prone.
not. She's not
She's
prone.
not.
She's
She's grappled.
She's
She's
grappled.
grappled.
Ah,
She's not
grappled.
prone.
No, I thought she was on the floor.
No.
Prone. Oh.
Hey,
Then 21 necrotic points of damage.
21 necrotic. That hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, no.
Okay.
Yep, just no.
I mean, I don't know. What if Ryben wants to keep her?
I don't know. I can
If
use
you
an
can.
arcane recovery, but that's only will take me an hour.
All right. Ryben, it's your turn.
Yes. Third level contra animal once again. Big
Oh
snake.
my
right
god.
here in front
Okay.
of her. We're coming from. And yeah, I might as well try to grapple or constrict it as well.
This is
Here
just
we
me.
go.
I know. It's just that
Yay!
hits. Yep. That.
Murder her.
Yeah, it's restrained as well now because of the snake.
Oh god. So, yeah, Irikin, you let go as the snake kind of just coils itself around
Yeah.
around the creature itself, and now it is restrained.
I will land over there and well, I will still complain like that unicorn just fucking kicked me. No one saw that. Fuck.
To
Fair
be
enough.
fair,
That's it.
Right now.
Yeah, I
Pedro.
just fed him some sap.
What the hell? And
I mean,
that's
I see we are just fucking up this witch. Alright, maybe I can make her blind. And I'll cast blindly on deafness as I stretch my hand, kind of like, and you see this kind of black smoke goes into her eyes, kind of
What's
thing.
the save?
This is
Con save, please.
Con save.
I'll display
Cool.
there.
Oh,
She has advantage because of magic resistance. So,
yeah.
Mo, at what
that-
point do you just go, let's just stop dogpiling in this thing and just capture her?
That's a 23!
Wow.
That's a
Wow,
natural
that's
20
amazing.
again. Oh, wow,
Yep.
okay. So,
there's
no,
something
she
I'm gonna
doesn't.
do to her.
There's no blind.
Yeah. Okay, as I
Aren't
see
you
that
glad I
fails,
banished her?
I'll be like, oh, okay,
Definitely.
alright. Are you feeling okay? I'll say to Lurue, as I cast a healing word on them.
Okay. Nice.
With my third last level slot, I'll do a high. Why not?
Yeah, can you cast 2 spells at once like that?
Oh yeah, I forgot this wrong
Yeah,
game.
I was
Okay,
like, I'm
damn.
sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
sorry.
Pascal.
So no,
No,
it's
that's
good. It's good. It's I'm used to the other way. So
Keep your slot.
so then yeah, just keep the slot. I'll just say to Lurue, I'll heal you soon. I'm sorry. Coming up.
Dante, it is your turn.
Seeing them all dogpiled up on her. Oh, we all just make this. You're dragging this out too much, and I will use my whip and actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my second divine power, and I will use. Or sorry, that's channel divinity. Fuck.
You trying to make her frightened?
No, I was trying to use the one that gives me
You have two though.
vow
Yeah,
of
he has to.
yeah, I have two. I will use vow of
amazing.
enmity and give myself advantage.
You already have advantage. Just a
Oh,
heads
I
up.
already have. Okay, then I won't do that. Then
Okay.
I will just use my. I will use my second to. I'll crack my whip on her twice. I'm gonna take my whip. I'm gonna throw it up in the air and then use my hand to pull it back. That way I don't hit anyone in the face, hopefully. And
Okay.
it's going to smack her in the face.
All right. Bringing it down. 19 hits? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that's going to be a smite as well at first level. So that's what, 2d8 still?
Yep.
Okay. And then another, even if she's dead, I'm stuck
Is
to
she a
it.
fiend? Or I'm actually,
No, she's a fae.
she's a fae. Yeah.
24.
'Cause
That
I
hits?
think
Pretty sure hags are fae.
I think 9 hacks are fiend though.
Let me double check.
Actually,
Are
Night
they?
hags
Out
are
of my head.
fiends. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Fiends,
Okay,
so
so
it's-
Yeah.
D8. Oh shit.
Fuck yeah! So that
D8.
means my 11 and my 7. How much damage is that from the smite, or is that an extra D8?
Add
I
an
think it's
extra
just an
D8.
extra. Yeah, so I'll roll
Add an
2d8.
extra 2d8. Yeah, extra 2d8.
Yeah.
So that's 7, so that's 14 plus
12, so 26.
12
Uh,
plus 11.
I've already added that. So
Oh,
26.
plus. So that's 7. So that's 14 plus 12 plus 10
Yeah. Got it. She looks.
plus the 11.
Yeah, she looks super wounded.
Still not dead. Fuck. What bonus action can I do?
Oh no, that's not her. I've taken the life off. That was Thingy Bob. I was taking
the evil
no.
Lurue.
No, I was taking a life off of.
Of who?
I was taking life off of Wes.
Oh no! I was thinking like, what's this looking
You
like?
might want to put
More
that
like-
back on.
I'm
You might want to put
Trevor
that
or
back on.
something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you better. You better.
Yeah,
Oh,
but she
hot
was
life.
pretty wounded anyway. She was pretty wounded anyway, so
Is she dead or is she still alive?
she's still alive. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
proper wounded. Yeah.
Hags
I
could
will
take a
just.
beating.
I will yell to the others, stop dragging it out. Just fucking rip her head off.
And you start dragging it out.
All right. And as you are talking and discussing and crushing her, she. No, we will see each other again. And you just see the
Counter
snake
spell.
begin to constrict, and this doesn't work on the counter spell. As you just see her disappearing
Can I use Sentinel
into a
attack?
blue mist.
How does she disappear? If not a
Misty
spell?
step?
We don't
That's
know.
something I can counter.
Well, do you want to know?
We don't know.
Yes.
Out of game, she
Yes.
she used her action as an ability. She cast.
Okay.
She used etherealness as she
Oh.
traveled into the ethereal. plane.
Ethereal plane, yeah.
Yeah.
She's,
Yep.
she's coming in our nightmares when we're sleeping. Well, I don't
Yeah.
sleep.
Wait, success.
Watch
Oh, wow.
her be one of the two that of the other sisters of what's her name, the one that we ran into in our,
Ablorma.
Tuesday game.
Yeah,
Ablorma's
what is the
sister.
other-
Watch her be one of Ablorma's sisters.
I mean, well, we already know one of the sisters.
Yeah, there's another one we've not met though.
I think there's 3 of them, right? If I remember correctly.
And this is several hundred years ago that this is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you all that happens, you see Lurue now, the avatar of a saloon, gallop up onto her their forelegs, and kind of shake off whatever feeling that they had as they kind of look around, seeing you all.
I'll try to speak in Celestial if it understands it, saying you are free now to return to your domain, business, whatever you do.
It nods its head, and you hear telepathically in Celestial, "You have freed me from this corruption."
Yes,
It
I was there.
Yeah.
I
Your
thank you.
inner Ziggy showing.
Yep, I know it.
It's good to have you back. I'll start praying and genuflex. Saloon, thank you.
You see it move up to the lake itself, and as it dips its horn into the lake, you see this kind of divine light beginning to kind of pour out of its horn, and as it does, you see the river begin to sparkle and glow, and all the kind of the trees around begin to have this kind of illuminating on the tips of their petals of this kind of really nice glow as the water flows through the whole of the silvery marshes here. As that happens, let me see what else I must tell you all about this place. Okay. As it turns around and looks at you all and nods its head in gratitude, and ensuring that Malar and his minions would never dare to ravage the forest again, she continued to let the silvery spring flow, turning the place into a pool of eternal silver. These waters, forever protected by her grace, lie near this beautiful area as you all stand there watching the creature gallop away towards the moon in the air. She gone!
Is
What
it
do you-
awkward that I'm feeling thirsty now, even though it stepped into the water?
You can have a drink if you want, I think.
Oh God, I could really go for a drink.
Well, there will be time for that when we return to the tree and tell the tree how we did.
We
Oh,
should
no,
have a
I'm
little
gonna take us
prayer
to sort
all
out.
together to Saloon.
I
Not
mean,
that it's,
okay.
If
it's.
Oh, is this not the end?
I mean, we
I
should
mean,
be
we have to go
grateful
back.
for the god.
it is,
That's true.
it is the end for some, but not the end for all.
It's never
Are you
the
reading a
end.
book, Wes?
No, I'm just a lot wiser than you are.
I don't know about that.
I can tell you the modifiers.
You hear like like a sound, you know, like an old lady, like.
All right.
Well, I'm going back to my hometown. I think I'm
Alright,
gonna
I guess.
pass down what I know.
Yeah, I gotta go tell Granddad how this went. I saved.
Why are you all going so quickly? Just relax. It's the middle of the night. Where are you going?
I'm going back to Baldur's Gate.
At night on the forest alone.
Have you
You
met me?
gotta
I'm
admit
not
that's pretty
scared.
shady, Dante.
I'm not saying you're scared, but you know, you could, if you are gonna be drinking, you could fall off and hit your head with a rock.
He does have a point.
Hello?
His head is much sturdier than a rock. He'd be fine.
Exactly.
I
You want to
remember a
see
story
him?
about a man who drank so much he tried eating a whole chicken while it was still alive and like struggling. You know, he just tried taking bites out of it.
Look, I did
Very
read a
gruesome
story about.
sight.
I did read a story about a king who died falling off his horse drunk. Led to centuries of warfare between his nation and his neighbor. You might want to not do that.
That's not how the story of Humpty
Don't.
Dumpty goes.
Don't remind me of that king. I told him not to drink.
Yeah.
We all told him not to drink. He still did it.
Yeah, King Malcolm, bit of an idiot.
Yeah. Wait, before you go, the prayer is finished now. It was a prayer of healing. So assuming it's enough time, I'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
just for flavor.
Ribbon, Erikin, do you say anything?
Why were we here again? I completely forgot. Like, to be honest.
We were given a job, Ryben, to investigate what was going on in the forest. Remember?
And to save it from
Yeah,
the
but
cult.
what did we just do? Honestly,
We
like,
just saved the forest from a cult. You know?
for what? We
I don't know. Like we look at the water, man. It looks so good. Like you could drink
Yeah.
off that. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
yeah,
Ribbon,
but
if
I
you
can't
want.
take this back home. It's I
Well, what
expect.
about that one thing that?
Yeah.
knocked that... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot.
He's over
Ribbon,
there.
Why don't you go with me back to my home?
No.
Good point. Good point.
All right.
Because
Look, Ryben, pick up that guy with the axe there. He's still passed out and
okay.
unconscious.
Last time I forgot it. My grandpa yelled at me for 2 hours. Can I have my lap back?
Oh, just so you know, it had whiskey in it before you gave it to me.
Okay.
I'll give him back the lamp. Just slosh if you slosh it around.
And then you'll see. Also, just go like this. Yeah. You didn't even get the good quality, my friend.
And
It was
as you
cheap.
and as you all continue have this conversation and gather your things and head into the forest.
And so the heroes vanquished the corruption of Malor and freed the avatar of Lurue. The silvery water of the eternal springs flows through the forest. Forever protected by our grace, and as the present time moves towards the future, the city now surrounds the area of this event. The city known as Silvery Moon, where the statue of the heroes have been immortalized. To continue to support and help preserve the historical landscape and the statue, please send your donations to the Silvery Moon Historical Foundation at 18 Reynolds Lane. And finally, I believe it is time for you to wake up, Ziggy.
You'll just hear on the door, Errol just go, Ziggy, wake up. It's already morning.
Wake up! Wake up!
Sorry?
Ziggy, get your butt up. We're trying to eat breakfast here.
I will eat breakfast when I please.
As
Well,
you wake,
then there's no food for you.
Then I will please now.
As you wake up, the book falls onto the floor, onto the ground, and as it does, you kind of reach down instinctively to pick it up, but you see the front of it has the where the sign of the unicorn was has kind of had some sort of like secret compartment, a latch, which has opened up, and within there itself, you see a ring. I'll see if I can.
I will identify said ring.
Oh, okay. As you do, take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
I can. It's the start of the day. I can do this just in a minute.
Okay, and straight away.
I'll use the slot.
Okay. You use the slot. You use the slot, and you get this item. I will show to. I think I can show to all players, right? There's nothing here.
No. Scare them.
Scare them? No, I'll show you.
Be like the Ring of Power.
Another wild magic item.
The ring of shooting
Whoa,
stars.
nice, bro. That's a nice one.
And I need everyone here, apart from DM Cisco, welcome back, to roll me a D8, please.
D8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing this as I roll now.
Shall we open up our current players' character sheets?
Yep,
Yes,
that's what I
please.
did.
Yeah. You
Yep.
can
Right.
go down the other one.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm doing that right
I
now.
switched
What do we
Sure.
got?
Rolls a
We
D8?
got a 7.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
You got like 3 sevens. That's. Oh no.
That's
2
lucky
sevens.
numbers. Oh.
We got 2 6s, 2 7s, a 3, and 8.
Okay. All right. Let's start with who rolled first. We got Yagu, right? You rolled first.
Yes.
All right.
So beautiful.
Roll me a D2,
Actually.
Yagu, and whoever rolled a D7 as well, please roll me a. Who rolled a 7 as well, roll me a D2 as well. In that case, I'll do your
I got
both.
to 1.
You said roll a D8 again if you roll a 7?
No, just a
A D2.
D2 or a D. Yeah, D2.
I hope this is right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
Copycat.
you
Can't
wake
help it,
up.
sorry.
You both wake up to see that. You don't know why, but your blades, the fire blades, they seem to have this kind of a draconic hilt to it now, and you have got for the next 9 days you have got the charm of the Slayer, and your weapons, even if they still do fire damage, they still have the same property, but they've become a dragon slayer. Same for you.
Yes! Yes!
Oh,
You look
wow.
at your weapon
That's
again, and you're
cool.
like, not again.
We're
Okay,
in
so that
Canada
was
now, though, right?
not yet. You're still at the Lockwood Estate. Yeah.
I'll start freaking out. Ruin will come out of the room with the serpent's fang. Oh, fuck! Oh, okay.
Who rolled a 6? Luke. Luke.
Yeah.
Me and Luke. It was
Both of
Harold
you.
and-
All right.
Yep.
You both find there is a strange charm next to your beds, which is like the shape of a moon. You get the charm of restoration. I'll put it there for you, for
Okay.
both of you, so you know what it is in chat. Where are we? Down here. Blah, boop, bum, bop. That's what that does.
Oh
What
wow.
else?
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
wow.
that's pretty cool.
A 3. Was that you, Bruce?
That's me, Bruce
All
Boy.
right. You get.
Hmm.
Haha. You get the charm of feather falling.
We should have had that when I walked off the cliff.
Yeah, the benefit lasts.
10 days.
Where can I put this so I don't
You
lose it?
you see like this kind of like a charm of like just wings of and a little horse.
Yeah, I don't think you can add charms to the D&D Beyond, unfortunately.
I had to create a custom
I'll add it
item.
as a feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just created a
And
custom
then
item for it.
last but not least, Akif, I'm a caster. You get the charm of vitality.
Ooh.
You could actually, Andy, you could add a ring of feather fall into your inventory and count the days, and then when it's finished, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
I'll-
an easy way.
I'll see. I'll
Benefit
put,
of
I'll
a
put in my
potion of
notes
vitality,
section
which
just now.
basically means I can actually just put a potion of vitality in my inventory.
Yeah.
Because it would behave the same.
That sounds
Cool.
perfectly fine.
That's very cool.
Well, as you all kind of get up and doing this, Ziggy, as you kind of get up, you pick up the book, you look at this ring, and as you're looking at this ring, you notice something, that your fingers are not the same color. And as you kind of look at your hand, you see that they're charred and they're burnt. And you look at yourself, your other hand is similar, it's kind of like a dark coloration. And you feel your face, that it feels rigid. And you look towards this glass in this room, a reflection of yourself, and you see yourself not the same. You see yourself as the person you were reading about in this book, someone familiar. The way Perdamon was described, you feel and see yourself as this, and you look at yourself a bit like Quantum Leap when he opens a thing and he sees himself like, huh?
Well,
Like
I mean, Quantum Leap, whenever he looks in the mirror, oh wait, no, I know what you're talking about, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Quantum Leap, I'm aware.
And you look at yourself. Do you do anything?
I don't think I have. I'll try to shapeshift. I'll try to use my armor of clothing.
As you do, your clothing shifts and changes, but as you try to shift your skin, it just doesn't change. It's like you're stuck in this state.
Errol, are you still at the door?
And I'll be like, yeah, what's going on? Also, I got this weird necklace.
Yep, well, I've got something very fucking different.
And I'll just open the door. Mind if I come in? And I open the door, and do I see him look different, or is it just him seeing himself?
No, you see him look different. And as you look at him and you're shocked, we will go on a quick break and come back and then see what happens from this point forward. All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Cool.
See you all in a bit.
Okay. Can I just say right now, I don't know what you're doing, but if we remember correctly, it was Andy who was fucking with the evil frog hag. So why am I getting this?
We'll be right back. welcome back. We have returned back into Faerun, present time. And yes, the guys have woken up in the Lockwood estate and are having breakfast. Errol just walked into Ziggy's room, and we'll start from there. Go ahead. I will put some music.
Ziggy, do we need to do that thing again where we go inside your head?
I'd really hope not. But this doesn't seem to be a head issue.
Okay.
There seems to be a
then-
physical issue, as in I'm not changing. Like how I
Oh.
do that genetically.
Huh.
You know. I
We
was
got
reading.
rid of that witch's curse, though.
Yes, so unless one of you all have pissed them off again, we need to get this fixed, because I don't want to look like a corpse. I do just about enough of that just being my regular self. That's skinny.
Alright, well,
Was
let's
it-
head downstairs to the others.
Yes,
What were you doing before you transformed?
sleeping is a thing I do for about 8 hours a
Before
day.
sleeping.
I was reading. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're reading?
I was reading.
Is the book still here?
A book caught my eye. I found a ring in it. It seems to be a very powerful magic ring, by the way. Whoever wants it.
Well,
Also, now I'm one of the characters in the book.
oh, and Harold will literally just pick up the book and just kind of like
Don't read it.
some slight action. He's
You
not
may-
opening it.
Don't read it, because you may turn into a scrawny wizard or a dumb double person or a drunk paladin, and we got enough of those in this party. I assume.
Bruce
Darky's not
appears out
drunk.
of his own room, saying, "Oh, who's drunk now? We've just woken up."
Oh, hello, Bruce. Do you have any clerics on staff?
I don't know actually. I'll consult with Alfred and. Oh, is that the? I remember that book. Bit wordy for me when I was a boy, but that's actually a historical story. Well, possibly embellished somewhat, but it's actually a historical tale.
Oh.
Huh.
Well,
You read this
Ziggy
book?
read it, and
Now I'm cursed.
he's not looking too well.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
Also, you're bright red.
What now?
You're bright red.
Mo, am I bright red?
Yep. On the notes, I have Bruce is red.
So,
I'd have to vote, though, I guess.
I read a book and was cursed to look like a dead man. Who did you fuck off? Who did you?
I didn't annoy her. I just.
Annoy
Oh.
her.
Bruce, you idiot.
What? Okay. What did your other self do?
Well, you know how we were all having a rather bit of an ease up last night.
Sure.
Yes.
Bruce took the mirror and used it to send a drunken message to Bavlorma. Not a very polite one.
And
Something
now
along the lines of, well, ha ha, better luck next time.
Now you're bright red, and I'm assuming, because looking at me, I don't think it was the curse of the book. I assume she's also telling me to fuck off as well.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if it had
but
anything
she
to
would
do
have
with it.
affected all of us, and
Yes,
I mean, unless
but
she gave me this charm.
I think we
Well,
both pissed her off.
inspect myself.
I think me and Bruce pissed her off the most. Maybe.
Aki appears around the corner eating his immortal cupcake. You go, oh! Throw it at, throws it at Perdimon. Ah! Wah! Ah!
Good morning to you too, Aki. I
But,
use hearing his voice.
Curse.
He sounds like Ziggy. That's really.
I will also slap you like Ziggy.
So not very
Then I'll
hard.
be
then,
fine.
Frankie, don't worry.
Either way, whatever has happened here, Bruce, right now, I'm blaming you. So you do not get this that I found. And I pull out the ring. And Aki, throw another cupcake at me, and you don't get this ring that I found in the book.
You found it. You can keep
I've
it.
got-
It's not a problem.
I've got rings. And
Yes,
it's
but
got
this
like,
one-
like
this
eight,
one-
it's got like as many rings as fingers already.
Yes, but this
Anyway-
one's very cool and very sparkly, and I know how much you like cool and sparkly rings.
That is
Anyways,
very
we
true.
should get you to
We-
Candlekeep, and someone should
They'll
check you
know
out
for
there.
sure. Yeah.
They'll take me to the morgue. Because I look
I
like I
mean,
should have been there.
No one's gonna take you to the morgue.
I look like I,
I mean, they
should have
might.
been there already.
You know how they can be over there. They
Well,
might,
Ziggy,
they
if you don't want to go to the Candlekeep, where do you think we should go?
I don't know. However, you don't get this cool ring either because you keep trying to get me to the morgue.
Aki's slowly walking towards.
I just borrow 9,000 gold instead.
Anyway, Bruce, this is your property. Is it okay if we take this to Candlekeep with us, just in case?
I think that's fine. Yes, we should
Look-
investigate what happened to it. And Mo, I'm
And
assuming
Errol-
Bruce, while he struggled with reading, he'll know who the main characters in the story are, at the very least. Like, he knows about Parademon, he knows about Irakeen, he knows about Ugnip and Dante. Like, he knows these characters in the story.
Make a history check for a reason.
Also, specifically, should I change my stats to that of a reborn?
5.
No, you don't need to change your stat. You just changed.
Okay.
You're still Ziggy, the same Ziggy.
Okay.
A 5.
Aki starts doing that. Hey, Ziggy, you see this?
Yes, I see that.
Hit him with his other hand and cast and casts dispel magic as he does.
You see, slap.
It's perfect. He actually turned around.
Yeah, no, sorry, my mum was coming through. as
Oh
well.
wow!
No, you're fine. You just got surprise slapped.
Okay.
That was so good.
What's-
As you get surprise slapped, and you cast dispel magic, nothing happens.
Ooh, it's permanent.
And the slap I'm going to return to you will also be permanent.
Anyway, and Errol puts the book away in his bag of holding, and he'll be like, right, well, Candlekeep, anyone? I think we're done eating food, and thank you, Bruce, for your hospitality, but I'm also hoping to look into some other things as well.
Oh yeah.
Certainly.
Alfred,
You don't
if
remember the characters.
Whoever
by the
cooked
way,
the meal.
Bruce.
I figured.
Another
With a
person.
5.
I do not think we can walk outside with him looking like this.
Well,
No, I mean, if we just teleport into Candlekeep, we clean the situation,
Well-
we'll be fine.
you don't look like a ray of. Neither of any of you look like rays of sunshine in the morning.
I
I
mean,
beg your pardon.
that's besides the point, but also,
That's hurtful, Ziggy.
I'll use
That's hurtful.
precipitation to like look like I just took a shower, like steam's coming off me. I'll have you know I can always look better than you.
Don't you dare try to outclass me, fairy.
At
Oh,
this
I'm
point-
sorry, walking skeleton.
At this point, you see Yagu coming out of the door.
Hello, Yadu.
hey, Yagu.
Yeah, good.
Morning.
Does Yogu look like Yogu?
Yes.
Good question. I assume.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
Have you met our
Just
new
checking.
friend, Yagu?
yeah, well, let's.
Yeah, but besides, to be fair, Ziggy, Candlekeep is the hub of knowledge, so somebody's gonna know about this book and what it did, and why it is that you look the way you do.
Okay, but if they start talking about death or morgues or
Relax.
taking me to them
people.
or coffins, I'm not going to be
Well-
buried alive again.
The ring thing.
Yes,
Did
the
you
ring.
did you figure out what it does?
It's cool. It creates stars. It creates balls of lightning.
Oh, that is cool.
And I told you you're not having it for the slap.
I was trying to help.
The only people who I'm giving it to right now are either the turtle or the elf.
The turtle has a
Bend over and
question.
pick up the cupcake.
What? Yes, Yadu.
Why? Why this form? It's not really.
Yeah. Oh,
Didn't
and
choose it.
Errol will take out the book out of the bag holding.
Catch
Read
up.
this. Turned into that.
Catch up,
Mm, you put it
Yadu.
back
I didn't do this on purpose. If I wanted to look deadly or dead, I would look like one of our enemies, since they are currently also corpses.
You think this is a curse or something
Well,
lesser?
I mean, how many? I can't change, so I'm guessing curse.
1 second, old boy, and I'll cast Detect Magic to see if I can figure out a little bit more what's going on here.
Cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
You sense the normal magic around you, obviously the ring now as well. Apart from that, that's it. And obviously there's some magic around you as well, in your red skin. But on
Well.
him, it just looks the same.
That's actually very unusual. Whatever's happened to you, Ziggy, is not actually magical in nature. It's possibly something to do with your ability to shapeshift, but it's been... After you've shifted, it's then been disabled, but not via an external means, or at very least not by magical means. It's perhaps coming from yourself, maybe.
Ah,
Yes,
you
Aki?
said there is somebody else in there again. Is
Oh.
this...
Okay. I read that book. That dead corpse didn't seem to have daddy issues, and the person in my head does. So I don't
but
think...
corpses would not die, and this is a history book, so they would still be not dead, and therefore could be in there.
I mean, there is a possibility of said thing. However, still mad at you for the slap, so I won't.
Anyway,
When I am less pissed off, I will consider it. However, until then, you will never know, and we will never.
anyway,
I will never admit to
Aki,
it.
would you be okay with teleporting us to Candlekeep? Or there's another mean of teleporting us to get to Candlekeep Tower, then we can get this taken care of faster.
Yeah, but probably best not to walk.
Give me an hour. If you all give me an hour and some time, maybe a few of you join me. I can try to contact a god.
Oh my.
What?
It is your turn.
Yeah, that was not what I implied. But I think I've been trying to for a while now. I think I can try and divine something today, like how I usually gather spells. Basically, because we now have
Okay.
level 4 proficiency, I can cast divination.
I see.
Alright. Do you
Okay.
need... I mean, I'll help you. Anyone else want to come?
I'd prefer to say my goodbyes to the people here in the estate and finalize some plans for what I hope the folks here could do to redesign the place.
Sure, I have nothing else to do. Also,
Okay.
let me try this. Maybe this will help. Maybe it will cause less restoration onto you.
As you cast Lesser Restoration, nothing happens.
Okay, you know what, Yardu?
Also for my staff.
Also, you know what, Yardu? You didn't try and slap me. You can have this ring.
Well, it's not really that hard to not slap someone, but okay.
Oh, well, ask people in this party. Aki,
I was trying to help.
you didn't have to slap me.
Oh, no.
Hey, at least you
you
didn't
have
claw
to
your
pick at me.
throat. Or at least attempt to.
Didn't
Well, I
have to
appreciate
slap
it.
you.
Next time, don't.
Anyway, so I'm assuming, does the hour pass, or does anyone else have anything?
Yeah, so
Lucky's doing something. There you
yeah.
go.
Oh.
Lucky came back.
So I think for the hour, I'm going to use my spirit session to gain the spell divination, and then try to cast divination.
Okay. Who are you trying to contact in terms of deity?
I'll say either Aki or Bruce.
Just before
if
you
can-
fully decide as well, you will remember from the book that Pergamon was follower of a god, a deity called Karsus. You could maybe make a religion check to see if you know about Karsus.
Okay,
why
I
not?
can do that.
That's a good idea.
I don't think it's gonna be a good check, but I can do that. Oh, +5 actually. And okay, no.
Okay, I think with a 9 you will know just the basics, that Karsus is a god of
Oh,
death
wait,
and life.
Wait. I still have my dark thing.
Memories.
So I'll add a d6.
Gift.
Okay,
Yeah,
dark
dark
gift, yes. So that's 13.
Oh, that's much better. So you will know that Karsos is a god of death and life. He is kind of the equivalent in Ferrum. He's a different name for. Damn it! I just had a lapsus. Mo, what was the name? Damn it.
Not Grimish.
No. Apologies.
It's called Kellenborg?
Kellenborg, yes.
Yes.
Of Kellenborg is the similar holy symbol. Is like a scales, a skeletal hand holding two scales, and he's kind of like a good deity. He's not the most popular in Ferrum, but he's a god of death. But his alignment is good.
Right, then I'll probably at first use my action to ask him something, and just say, well, I asked a single question concerning a specific goal. So I'll just kind of say, can I easily return to myself?
That's what you're asking?
Okay, I'll rephrase that. Will I be able to return to my former self?
Okay.
Within the next 7 days, because that's how the spell works.
As you place the cards down and reach into the kind of energy of the cards, everyone begins to see around. The cards begin to kind of shift and turn and spin around Ziggy. And Ziggy, you just kind of fall into this trance and almost disappear in existence from everyone else. Everyone else just watches him kind of just sitting there, focusing in this kind of strange visage that he's currently in, burnt, tortured, and disfigured. Ziggy, your mind goes blank for a moment before you begin to hear voices, multiple of them. First, you hear the familiar voice saying, "Come to me. I can tell you the answers. Come." Then you hear a voice, multiple voices at the same time, almost serpent-like. "I says, come. I can hear you. I can tell you." You kind of push away from that voice in your mind as you deep focus, and all of a sudden you feel like you're being suffocated, as almost life is being taken away from you, before you hear a voice that kind of soothes you, kind of gracefully almost transitions you. When you open your eyes, you are there watching your parents in a spiritual form, as if like your soul has been ripped away.
That's fun.
And as you kind of stand there, you feel this looming presence behind you. And as you turn around, you see this robed figure with scales in its hand and a skull, very thin like skull face as it looks down towards you. And it says, "As you wish." And as he says, "As you wish," you come back, and the rest of you just see the visage that he was in this kind of deform just get sucked back into himself and even return back into Ziggy.
Oh my!
Oh, okay, that worked.
That did. That.
You okay?
That worked in a sense.
What do you mean? You look normal now.
I mean, I asked that man's god if it would be easy for me to fix this within the next week. I didn't ask it to fix it for me.
Well, it did, so just be
well,
thankful,
okay.
right?
Problem solved.
Make a
I'm
insight
gonna take
check.
that win from you.
Make an insight
yeah.
check, Siki.
Insight, cool.
He
Also,
follows it.
just because I found a card, the Hanged Man card seemed to be the most depictive of the situation. Two people,
Oh, very
sort
nice.
of.
Yeah.
My camera quality is shit.
No, it's
two
good, I can
people
see.
just let us. Yeah, I'll send a picture. No insight.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Fucking
Very
hell.
good. Very nice.
Where was this in the combat?
You think to yourself, you asked a question, you asked this deity, this god, and the question was not for you to, it's strange because he said, as you wish. He could feel what you wanted. And then all of a sudden you think, did he do this to me? But why would he have done this to me? That's kind of what you kind of get the idea of that insight.
Well, that was fucking strange.
Well, now that we got that one less thing to worry about, we could still go to Candlekeep and do some other matters. I personally...
Yes, now that I'm not on Corpse Day, that would be very much more happy to do that.
But, was it at least a good read?
I mean, the characters seemed a bit one-note and quickly written, but other than that, yes.
I mean, it is history, Probably didn't embellish enough.
What was so special about this skeleton guy?
I mean,
maybe
he was.
Stuck to you?
Did you like him the most or something?
I mean, he was. I mean, I suppose he was a cool cleric of death. That's interesting.
Ooh, that's a thing. You can be a cleric of death.
Don't
You
get
can be
any
a cleric of
ideas.
almost.
What were the
Anything,
names
think
of all the
about it.
characters again?
Well, there was the smelly drunk paladin. There was the wizard who controlled time. There was
I forget that you're not good with names. You know nicknames.
there was a large brutish man who I think Bruce and Yadi would like, who could create clones of himself.
Oh my.
There was a very weirdly friendly genie. He seemed to be friends with everyone, despite the fact many people punched him in the face.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, there was a weird, very strange owl who would, honest to God, he would. I don't even think he was an owl. Sometimes he was a giraffe. Sometimes he was a snake. Sometimes he was a lion.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes he was just a scorpion because I forgot what he turned into. Despite the
Errol
fact
to just take out
it
the
was
book
only
out
a
of the bag
scorpion.
holding.
Sounds like a
Seems like
legend.
a wild read.
I think if we take the long way back to Candlekeep, we
also-
could read it together.
No, let's not.
Once again.
No.
Oh, there was also an animal hater who secretly loved his animals, I think. Maybe a bit too much.
Animal hater. I don't like him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruce. I'm sorry to change the subject real quick, but Bruce, when you get a chance.
Okay, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, am I muted?
No, he's not. He's
Right.
not.
No, is it right? Okay, occasionally one of you cuts out, and I can't hear one of you, and I don't know what that's about.
Oh.
Never mind.
That cupcake's really hitting you hard, isn't it, Aki?
It hit me harder.
But yeah, Mike, the Celebi and Williban, they fixed my powers a little bit, and I think
I mean,
I could be more help to you now. And I was wondering, you've always talked about Nadalia.
Yes.
I was wondering, do you have anything that belonged to her?
Oh.
Or if any of you have something that belonged to someone, and you haven't been able to contact them in a while.
He
Doesn't
looks
have
at
to be
the.
just Bruce.
He pulls his sleeves down, and the cloths that he still has sort of wrapped around his forearms. Technically, they belong to her. I did use them to carry around her cocoon, so to speak.
Okay. Would you mind if I held on to it?
What for?
I just want to get well acquainted with it. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Aki, stop taking surprise naps.
Yeah, Shall we discuss it after we're done here, Ruin? I am interested to hear what you have to say.
I'm in no rush. And like I said, if anyone has someone that they haven't seen in a while, I think I can help out with some of that now.
I'd like to know some details, but consider me intrigued.
I'll consider you intrigued.
Either way.
Well, let's get a Gannickeep. Let's go get
Yes.
let's get Ziggy fixed.
Well,
I mean, Ziggy's already fixed, but I still need
Oh.
to look into this group that Salome and Maple told me about.
That's the point. And I'm red.
yes.
We also do need to get you fixed, actually.
Yes, can we try and fix that? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can try the same thing. Let's see if it will work, and it will cause lesser restoration onto Brucey Boy.
Oh, he's not blind, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned, and he doesn't have a disease.
Does he have a code? Can I spend a minute casting Identify on him, or maybe Detect Magic?
I tried Detect Magic. It just said there was some kind of magic, but it didn't identify what specifically it was.
I don't even have Detect Magic. I'll cast Identify on Brucey Boy.
You identify the weapon he carries, he's magical and everything else, but nothing around his skin identifies as like something that you would know.
Okay, I'm gonna try something.
Hey, Aki, we're Team Red now.
Hey.
Do you want to be Team Red, or because this will cost us 100 gold if I do this?
Save your money. If it becomes a problem,
money.
then we'll
We're
look
going
into
to
it.
Candlekeep anyway,
Yeah.
so
Just remember, I
let's do
gave
it
you
the
the option.
freeway first. Let's do it the freeway.
I had a question about when were we not talking about going to Yoga's Lake soon?
yes, but at the same time, I was hoping to really look into something. But
We haven't really gotten we haven't really gotten a means of cleansing it. Is the problem? We could be going there, and it's like, well, now what?
Well,
Well, if you could get there, some way, because traveling from all the way here or Candlekeep will take us months, maybe like half a year from traveling. So if you could find a cheap, good way, like teleporting towards it, like me and Errol did.
I mean,
We have the teleportation circle here. If we knew we were going, we could use it here.
If we have something of theirs, can't we teleport to the location? If we have
I am
of the
from
location?
there. Does that work?
I don't think you're an object.
What things he has with him? They came from there.
Could we go to Candlekeep first so I could get my real weapon back? Not that I don't enjoy using this sword that you gave me, Aki.
No. You've handicapped yourself. You've shot yourself in the foot.
No.
I will shoot you in the foot right now.
With what weapon? You keep getting rid of them.
You're gonna find out.
I don't know if you can shoot him with anything. Your Eldritch Blast is rather unimpressive.
I'm gonna look for the biggest object in the room. What's around me, Mo?
Well,
that's a method joke from Andy.
Well, the funny thing is, everything around you is bigger than you.
Oh, you're so funny too. Ruin's like he's getting really angry, and you're gonna see his eyes are gonna start to turn into slits a little bit, and he'll put out his hand without using his sword this time, which he hasn't done before, and he'll Eldritch Blast into the biggest piece of furniture that he sees.
Big old armchair or something? Or a vanity?
What could you describe the room, Bruce? This is your house.
Okay, the room where the teleportation circle, what would that be? I imagine it wouldn't be too much here. There'd be chairs around. I can imagine there'd be like a sizable chair, maybe like a desk. So I imagine a big old desk, where people could keep like reagents and things. There'll be a chest of drawers, like several shelves that could be full of different reagents, inexpensive things, that kind of thing.
Then I want that.
All right, so a big old shelf full of like bits and bobs and that kind of thing.
Okay. 22 to hit?
I mean,
That
Yeah,
hits,
sure.
and then it does. You hear this like a big explosion, force hitting this, creating a hole in one of the furnitures around. And as that happens, you hear the door open. What was that noise, Master Bruce? Are you all right?
Bruce is still kind of like laughing. Sorry, Alfred. One of us bumped into some furniture. We've knocked a few things over. Very, very sorry, but we might need some repairs here.
Well, that is a
He-
big
He
bump.
fell down. He fell down a flight of stairs, and it was a. Yeah, he sneezed.
So everything is all right.
More of a practical joke
Never.
that went a bit wrong. That's all. No harm done, really. Just apart from some damage.
Oh, very well. And then he just kind of turns around, walks back up the stairs, and closes the door.
Bruce still chuckles.
Bruce, I know I still owe you the tattoo for Bryn, but I wonder if when we get to Candlekeep, you might visit Miriam with me again.
Certainly, I would very much like to. I have a book I've been holding on to for quite a while. It's a compendium of various monsters and creatures that can be found around the land, and she wouldn't mind adding it to her hoard.
Yeah.
Well,
Right side though,
I know-
we got this. book
I
of
know
Lurue.
a little more about dragons than I did last time we spoke with her, so maybe we can get at least one word from her.
No, maybe. Let's give it a go.
Is this the ghost friend that you all spoke to, and it went very well last time?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna remember it not going well last time, if that's possible.
The meetings with Miriam went wonderfully. It was the stuff around it that were less successful.
Yes, like trying to get there and failing.
We got there.
What do you mean failed?
get
We
out.
succeeded.
Didn't we anger
Twice.
Didn't I physically remember me angering the robots by recounting the lyrics to a Styx song. I don't want to ever do that again.
Well, you got two in trouble.
Yes, I believe I did quote Mr. Roboto by Styx.
How could you?
It was fun.
Very insensitive.
Very insensitive.
All right.
Anyway,
Are you ready to go back to Kentucky?
Yes, I think
Sure.
so. Bruce will say his goodbyes to the staff working here, to Toby and Esmeralda, and to Alfred, with the instructions of what he'd like to see done with the estate, and he'll quietly put to one side like a chunky raise for Alfred, because he's putting a lot of responsibility on him, and he writes a little scroll, a very poorly written scroll, to say to Alfred, take some time off as well, because I've been asking a lot for you, and you've done so much, basically. So a chunky raise for Alfred for his increased responsibilities, and some time off.
All right. And as you make these preparations and go step into the circle, Aki,
Yeah.
please make a.
Aki's it'll tell everyone to stand in the circle. Okay. Pull up the sleeves. Okay,
You-
jumping up and down.
Do
First
you need
time.
help?
First time.
you need help
Yeah.
doing this?
Everybody needs to drop their trousers, turn around, and back into the middle of the circle like last time.
Wait, what?
We didn't do that
Well,
last time.
we didn't
I'm
do
just
that
kidding.
last time.
No, it's cool. I got this.
Are you
close
sure?
up all of his, you'll close up all of his buttons, button his pockets. Doesn't really know what's going to happen when he does this. Stuff a lot of paper in an inside pocket and button that one, and teleport.
God, he's gonna shit.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned now. Yagu, hold me.
You
Deal
see
with
the
One hand,
like-
one hand on the sword,
Yeah.
trying to channel it.
And as you do, you see the sword itself break into pieces of stone, creating this circle around you all before you feel this whooshing sensation. And as it does, you guys are sucked in to falling perpetually, seeing each other kind of spin around and round and round. I need Aki to roll me a D100. Per the teleportation spell, because you haven't actually used the other teleportation circle, have you?
I thought we did when we came back from the spa.
No, I did. Me and Lucky did.
Me and
Yeah.
So if I could have like tried
But
to
it's a permanent
beforehand-
circle. A permanent
Well,
circle
you
says
haven't
0
been
to
to
100 works.
You haven't been to said permanent circle. Me and Lucky have.
Can we please land
So
in
you
the
are
room
you are
that's
very familiar in the place that you're going to because it's Candlekeep. So in this case, you need to roll above a
25 to
25.
100.
Yeah.
Please, I really hope we land in the training room for that that psychotic dragonborn great reader.
That
A
is
17.
off target.
Oh no!
A little off target.
It's not very off target. There's off target, similar area, and then just mishap.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
off target.
There-ish.
Mm,
No, in hindsight, it fits.
Give me a
Yeah,
break
this
if I
makes
was
sense. We're back on form, boys.
Yep.
We're back.
Meat back on the menu.
We're back, baby.
All right.
You and your group or the target object appear a random distance away from the destination. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was meant to be travelled. Oh, that could be big.
That could be big, but I'll say it's fine in terms of. I'll tell you what exactly happens is as you disappear, you begin to hear the sound of seagulls in the distance coming into, and then you don't see land underneath you. You just see raging water as you all splash into water, and as you guys come up, you see that you are next to Candlekeep, but in the water. Okay, you have to swim back to land, which will take you a little bit of time. But as you eventually come off the thing, a swim.
Okay.
You are.
Why the hell
next-
was it water salt? What?
Oh, do you not know?
Yeah.
You've never been to the ocean before?
Well, I've been here before, but I never drank it before. Why is there salt in here?
Okay.
Don't drink it. Bad for you.
But,
If
did
you
that.
take 2 gulps,
Why would
it'll
you do
taste
that?
like fresh
but
water.
first of all, okay, I'm gonna take Aki. I'm gonna take you somewhere. You're going to remember exactly where I've taken you, and if you ever forget that, we're gonna make it a problem.
Aki's standing with some steam coming off me, just kind of shakes like a dog.
This way, and I'll take him to the teleportation circle. Please
Okay.
remember that.
You take him to the teleportation. You see a dwarven fella there sitting on a chair. He's like, you're here to use the teleportation circle, are you?
We're here to remember it.
Oh, all right then. Don't bother me. And then he just sits down at the tower.
Please remember this. It will help so much later on.
Okay.
I know where I'm going now.
Okay.
Although, I mean, the water wasn't so bad.
Might as well draw a picture of it.
You have a magic swimming ring.
Yes, I
Of
do.
course it wasn't bad for you.
Told you I had good ones already.
Either way.
Well,
Either way.
anyway, now that we're here, I'm gonna stop by the enchanters, then I'm gonna do some research if you guys need me.
Okay.
Best of luck, Harold. If you need any help, be sure to let us know.
Appreciate it.
I drop by the smith and
Well, as you walk past, you see Bycroft right there working away. The weapons. He kind of looks at you and looks away, and before he recognizes you all, and then, you've returned. Good.
yes. My weapon. It's finished now, right? It's been a long time.
Oh yes, I put it away. I didn't know. I thought you might have died. But all right. And you see him kind of go inside, come back, and then present you, taking the cloth out of your weapon in front of you.
Oh,
Can I also add, as the original Bycroft, he would have explained the process of how much pain it was. He had to convince the enchanter to join him in the quest for a magic circle around the sword. Then he had to melt down the entire blade into steel again while trapped in that magic circle, and then reforge it into a fucking sword. Because that's the only way I can think of reforging a magic sword, by trapping it in a magic circle and then making a sword.
And that was the process. It was very annoying.
Long.
And I'm
long.
glad I paid you 100 platinum for it.
You did.
Or was it 10 platinum? It was. I paid him. I did pay him.
Did you?
I did pay him.
Fucking hell, I'd have to check.
I did pay him. I promise you.
Add that into your inventory now. You got the weapon back.
So
Got the hungry
basically,
back.
Harold is just gonna pop in, say hi to the enchanter, and he's gonna ask him if there's a cost for any fire or cold arrows, like just the gold cost. He's not gonna haggle. He's just gonna.
Roll me 2d20.
2d20s, okay. They rolled one, but I rolled both right there. They're both threes.
Threes, so there's 3 of each.
All right. So, basically, what he's gonna do, Harold's gonna ask for 1 cold arrow and 1 fire arrow, and he's
Okay.
gonna give him 2 regular arrows to work with, and I'm just gonna do that in my inventory on my own.
Just mark off 20
Okay,
gold
and-
pieces.
Oh, it's 20 gold pieces?
For
I thought it was 3 gold pieces for each.
Huh?
I missed. Okay,
No,
wait.
he's
so,
got three of each quantity of arrows. So he's
okay.
got 3 ice
So
arrows. Each arrow is 10 gold piece.
Okay, then never mind. So what Harold's gonna do is that instead he's gonna approach the enchanter, just forget the whole arrow business,
Okay.
and he's gonna say, pull out the poison dagger. Is there any way you can do that, like create a sort of refilling for this? And he'll point towards like the poison thing. It's only a one-time use, and I was wondering if there's a way that it could be refilled. He hasn't used it, but
Yeah, I'm familiar with the poison in here, but the mechanics of this is not what I'm normally used to. Maybe if you leave it with me, I can speak to Bycroft, and maybe we can come up with something to help you with this dagger to be able to refill it.
I appreciate it, and I'll just leave it there with him. You take care, Enchanter. It's good to see you. It's been a hell of a bit this past adventure.
Yes, you do look quite wary. Well, do take care of yourself, Harold.
And you too. And after that, Harold's going to go into the library and ask, I'm assuming other Avowed, I know you mentioned this, to get advantage on if you ask for help for research, but he's going to research the Eradicators specifically. He was told about with Salome and Maple.
Sure. Okay. This is gonna be we'll come back to the rest of you next session in terms of what we're doing, but let's finish off with Harold, as we only have a few minutes before we shoot off. So please make a investigation check with advantage if you're seeking help. I'm assuming you're using an Avowed to help you with this as well.
So,
go ahead.
Investigation with advantage. Please don't roll low. I need this to work. Oh, that is not great. Oof.
You have an
That is
inspiration?
a 14.
Do you have an inspiration to burn?
I do, if that one that you gave me counts. I do.
Yeah. You can
Okay,
take that
so
through.
do I roll it at advantage again, or is it just a normal roll?
No, advantage again.
Okay. Come on. Oh, come on!
Okay.
Alright,
We'll
14.
take 14 it
get.
is? Okay. It takes you some time as you kind of go through it. You kind of... The events of before bothering you a little bit, but you do get some information about the Eradicators. It says the Eradicators were loyal servants to the Red Wizard of Thay. They were hunters, seeking out those that may have done wrong to the Zulkirs. They would travel with small skirmishes that was usually led by a Wizard of Thay, who is always either surrounded by some sort of knight of Thay or some sort of soldiers, ensuring that those that they hunted were eradicated. However, as you continue reading about more of the Eradicator, it all becomes almost a blur, because everything else seems to be things that you've already read, more history about Thay, nothing specifically about the Eradicator. However, that is only today. If you want to stay for an additional day, you can choose to make another roll, again with advantage.
That is what
Yeah.
Errol would do. I know everybody wants to move on. Sorry, guys, but
Just to add a very quick thing, the name of those protectors of the wizards, they are called Thean Knights, and they are protectors of the Thay Red Wizards. So, like Mos say, each of them someone will have an allocated that will give their life for them without any thought.
Dedicated.
First check with the group if they want to stay for an extra day, if they're happy to.
And Errol would ask, look, I think I'm reaching a breakthrough here, but I need a little bit more time. If you guys need to go on without me to find a service or something, but I'm going to be here.
Do we need to? I'm going to be studying myself the next few days.
If what Salome Maple told me is true, these are the people who murdered my family, basically.
Please do take your time.
Do you want someone else to help you with this as well?
I mean, if any of you guys want to jump in on this, I'll welcome the help. But
I mean, I can bardically inspire you, so
I will take it.
I'm willing to help.
I don't have
really
much to
appreciate
research myself, but I'm not really that quick.
Like I said, I'm just really wanting to find these people. I may have missed some. I thought it was only Max Horrigan left, but
I think I can guidance you.
Okay. So if
I'm
you
not
are
sure
staying,
Bruce have time to help.
all right. If you guys are staying an extra day, then make another investigation check with advantage, and this time you can use your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I can either give you a D8 or I'm looking for my spells. I don't think there's much I can do to help. Maybe I could give him a
finally
favor.
Finally something good.
Okay, he doesn't need fortune favor.
Okay.
But still roll the D8.
I'll still do it,
saying.
yeah. I'm gonna use it. Errol really wants to know. He's that's a 25.
Okay. Fresh today, you step back into the library with the help of the Avode, and as you continue looking through it, more things begin to appear in front of you. It begins to say, in more recent times, there have been known spies of the Thay that have integrated into high society and even religious organization. And the thought comes to you, religious organization, the scales, Max. You know, and you just keep thinking that, seeing him, you know, it's thinking, wait, do you think he may be a spy, or has he turned? It's a bit confusing. You don't know yet. You don't know if which side he's working for. Then you continue reading. The Eradicators were first sent out to seek out traitors of the Thay Empire. Those that were deserters, and even those that had been exiled. In the 15th century, early 15th century, a renegade group of the Red Wizards attempted to openly resist Sastam by aligning with the Cult of Dragons in West Faerun. They believed that assisting with Tiamat's arrival to the prime material plane, the Dragon Queen would bestow upon the great power that could unset Sastam as regent. But that effort was stopped by Adventures of Neverwinter. You keep thinking, this kind of comes to your mind. Is Max trying to stop Sastam? Is he doing this against him? Or is he actually working for Sastam? And with this kind of thought, or how deep his integration into this and how he's got into the scales, it makes you think, what is he really truly up to? And with that thought and that focus, you know that you need to find him. And you, with that natural 20, you remember when you were imprisoned for 19 days, and you spoke to Cain and the people of the of that group, They spoke about the scales trying to excavate something in the lake. So potentially he may be there or doing something of importance. And it kind of goes, the next step is Yagu's Lake. Somehow you guys need to get there to figure out what is happening and what they're trying to do and what they're trying to achieve. And with that note and that thought in your mind, we will end today's episode and come back next week to see where the story leads to.
Oh.
Yes.
Amazing. Very nice.
All right.
Thank you guys
everyone.
for that.
No worries. Thank you everyone for playing, and thank you everyone for watching at home. Thanks to Dan Curtis and James Webster
Thank you,
for
Liam.
yeah. No worries. That's our job. You know, we got to do this thing. Hopefully if we do not, hopefully we see you tomorrow for the observation, or Sunday for the dining in Barovia, which is getting kind of crazy and wacky. I'm loving it as well. If not, then hopefully we'll see you next week where we will continue this story. So please have a good week. Stay magical, and see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, y'all. Thank you.
Boy.